Okay, so that puts us live. So we're up to episode 40 of the storyline of the Jade Regent Adventure Path. So I stuck up there on the opening screen. It's a wrap because on the Tuesday one it's a trap. Because it's TRAP for the storyline. It says JRAP. So I went, well, close enough.
Fair enough.
We're just for the people who are playing in both, they'd find that amusing.
Jade Regent Adventure Path. See?
Could be a adventure party. You don't really need a path.
No.
You make your own.
Yeah.
So,
Change races, change sexes. What else could happen?
change religions.
Mm.
Almost.
I heard the change sort of samurai roles as well too. So I've done everything.
Okay, so that brings us to who's here tonight. So we have Emrys, and Emrys is going to describe who he's playing.
I am playing a dwarf named Dimly, a field medic with absolutely no personality, so kind of close to home. He also has a little pet named Wolfie, who is a wolf.
I would have, gone with cat just to annoy people.
Yeah, I could have called him a cat, but no.
Or just called him Mr. Furball or Mr. Furrer.
That worked.
And then people go, but it's a wolf. He doesn't purr. I was like, he does to me.
And being a strong Pathfinder player, I did not create the character well. But that's okay.
Well, if you can have fun, you created it well. If you kill everything on the screen, then you've probably done a little too well.
I think I'm going to die soon. It's alright.
Okay, so then we have Matt.
Yep, I play Wimble, the level 9 sorcerer, a Malay sorcerer, for some reason. Lightning powers and thinks he's Thor, but a little bit shorter.
Try to put that on quiet. There we go. And then we have Mark.
I am Aurora, human, dwarf, female, male.
Yes, you are.
I have seen the world, seen many races, have many sex changes, and also was a dragon once upon a time. But yet, I am the champion samurai of this party. I like that one.
And so yes, I had forgotten to mute my Windows, so when I got a message from one of my players going, "Can we level 9 yet?" It's like, well, it popped up.
I'm sorry, I was not aware we are level 9, so I'm a level 9 field medic. Yeah.
Well, you can level yourself up as you go.
I'm just doing that now.
Okay, and that was my phone finally catching up.
Level 9.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to have to do that next week too. I got level 8 still.
Well, it was actually put up on the...
I saw it, but I just missed it when David too long to my
so
character.
it was in the email, it was on the blog, and it was on the website.
I'll cop that transfer.
It is absolutely my fault.
It's okay.
Mm.
I think with a plus 20 to hit on my samurai sword, I think I'm okay for the bit. So I don't think it's going to make too much difference just yet. Oh, except for one skill I know.
So the samurai got updated, so it's more playable. I left out a few of the rules in it, such as how to actually do stuff.
Okay.
So the basic thing with it is you had a creature type, and it has some description of it, but it didn't tell you how to do anything with it. And I already had in mind how to do it, but I didn't write it down. So I wrote it down this time. So basically, you know how you got animal companion roles?
Yeah.
The Eidolon summoner has a choice of having an animal companion, a base Eidolon, or a familiar as their base creature. And then they just apply their evolutions and feats to those. So they can improve it by the familiar feat, they can improve it by the animal companion feat, or can improve it by the standard summoner feats. And they apply to that Eidolon no matter which type it is.
Because I don't think I have much for my horse, I just got a horse. So, mine's pretty easy. My horse is more about role playing. My horse likes to make friends with evil gods from other planes.
Okay, I'm just going to give Ariadna an ice pack. Because she's feeling very hot, but doesn't want the door open.
Okay.
So that will help her rest. She's just feeling very sick at the moment.
Yeah, this weather's changed.
Yeah.
Later to babysit a dog on the weekend,
Are you okay?
and the dog's bigger than me. That worries me. And if the dog's bigger than me, I have to babysit it. Oh, and it's a puppy still too.
So, can I do it live on TV? Yeah.
Now, people,
I'm here all week.
he charges by the lolly. Oh, yes. So YouTube, this is what happens when the DM goes away. It's okay, I'm on the camera, which is good.
I think I'm on camera. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a camera pointing at you from
No, you're on the left
over
side. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if I was in there.
the one underneath Gandalf, I think.
There's a light right above behind my head, so it looks like I have a halo.
You've always wanted that.
Wow, I've got so many hit points now. That's cool. Oh, what's that mean? Things have changed.
Ice Space School.
We should shamelessly plug Pathfinder because it fixes everything.
Path Builder.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't used it, so it makes it very hard to plug it if I've never used it.
Oh yeah. If you're looking to play Pathfinder 2, Pathbuilder 2 on Android, it's a free app. Is great.
Well, I just found out I'm missing 2 feats, 2 skills, and a combat feat.
You're doing well.
And that's even before getting to level 9.
So that's a trifecta.
I know. I've got a lot of work for next game, so that's okay.
Have you actually got the right hit points?
Yeah, the hit points is fine. I've got that bit okay.
My hit points are amazing. I've got like 109.
Oh, I'm 104 now. I still haven't updated more, so.
Oh, I chose a feat which allowed me to get my level in hit points as well. My medicine's also plus 19, so I can heal death. You know, if I was around when Anakin Skywalker was worried about his girlfriend, you know, maybe the Jedi would still be around.
Wow. He went there, wow.
So this is where we are tonight. So you got the Jade Regent.
The Hungry Storm.
Is this the next book, is it?
No, same book.
I still haven't finished it yet.
No, you hadn't actually gotten to the major encounter of the book.
I know. We're close. Very close.
So amusingly, the place you've gotten to is where the major encounter is.
I kind of guessed on that thing.
So you're at the gates of Desna.
Not the gates of Desna!
That's
Yes,
right.
the gates of Desna.
The gates of Desna! Sorry, I'll stop.
I believe he's complaining about how talking about it. We must have said it too often.
That's right. How was it? AME's spell told us to go to the gates of Desna instead of.
And led you there. So you followed her to the gates of Desna.
Yeah, she didn't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yep.
There's a spell called Wall of Stone.
Yep.
Doesn't actually have a time period when it ends, so does it just stay there?
It just stays there.
Yes.
So the thing is, if you just keep casting it, you can just have these stone things everywhere.
I can make a house.
Mm.
Yeah.
People do. It is the standard way of constructing fortresses with magic that completely destroys the whole masonry guild.
Right.
And there was this way of building it that you left the ends of the wall unfinished, so when you cast the spell again, they just seamlessly joined. And so you could keep making this really long wall. So you could do the I'm building a wall across Texas.
Right. Trump should play more Pathfinder.
You should have.
I can summon a giant.
Oh, there's so many things I would have said then. But I think the internet might have an upset with me on that one. So.
First they have to find it.
I know, but eventually they might have an upset with me. That Mark Williamson fella shouldn't have said those things about me.
Well, considering you just gave your last name.
Well,
I don't use names.
Yes, that's right. I just realised it then. That's my show name.
Well, when you use stripper names on TV, I don't know.
Look. I'm going there. I'm leaving that alone. This could get really bad, and I want to make sure that we still have PG rating on this thing.
My address is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C.
So you just became the president?
Yes, I did.
Well, anyone can have the job, apparently. No, I think you need billions of dollars.
No, you just have to say you have billions of
Oh,
dollars.
right.
Right, this has been banned. I'm so
Politics
sorry.
Well, on the bright side, we haven't actually started yet.
What's transmission error mean? I can see it on the screen.
Well, there is this flashing red light in there.
Mhm.
It seems to be moving towards your head.
You haven't got a laser pointer.
Okay, so yes, you are following a path that leads to the gates of Desna. Thanks to your clerical influence.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Thank you.
All hail Disney.
She's enjoying it now. I'm pretty sure she went for coffee. So she'll be back next game.
What, Desna?
Mm.
So no one can cast any spells this session?
Can't do it anyway.
Depends, do you follow Desna?
Yes, I do.
If she's gone for coffee, sorry, your spells
No,
won't go.
I owe me.
Wrong goddess?
Yeah, well, isn't she a god?
Well, how long we got in this session? This could be a long discussion.
Because every time we talk, she's like totally not a goddess. And I thought this means actually is. It's like when I say to my wife, I'm good looking. I don't mean that I'm good looking. Kind of. This is where I stop talking, right?
Well, hey, you got better eyesight than me, so you're definitely good looking.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't specify what type. Okay, so, moving on. You have been going through the snow for many, many days. 10 days since we left off.
Slash. Small whole steps. Slash.
And no more things have interrupted you, considering someone's using magic to avoid all the dangers. That's what her spell does.
Everybody stayed chilled.
Everyone's stayed chilled.
Excellent.
They're all icy.
That sounds cool.
That fresh breeze scent. Too many subscribe to the Arctic breeze.
Any bad guys gave her the cold shoulder.
And you find out that the gates of Desna are named for the statues of the goddess that flag the entrance to the area. And they are on two arms of a rugged peak. One of the statues is broken off at the pedestal, but the opposite still stands. A primitively carved statue of a woman with butterfly wings, eternally facing north, with a roughly hewn carved 8-pointed star graven into her forehead. A quarter mile beyond, a cave mouth yawns at the head of a valley, with a carved stone lintel and doorpost etched with faded stars, and that was known as the Path of Spirits.
So the statue on the left is broken?
Yep.
Is it there?
There's rubble of it, but the the toe is bigger than your caravan.
Okay.
So imagine statue a little bitty size.
So
statues.
mend is probably not going to be helpful here.
Well, you might be able to mend part of it.
Can I reach into the saddlebag and try to slowly bring our little spirit out and just make sure she sees this, because she's a assassin. You might want to see this one, and then take her out.
She's freezing.
She's freezing. I'll try to make sure the wind comes around. That's it. I'll just sort of show you what the gates of the Desna looks like.
She's quite impressed. She has not actually seen them before. And I thought I might grab my dice, so I actually have something to roll for you.
It's probably handy.
Yeah. Oh.
Could I
When I don't take my ankle out.
read aura to see if either of the statues or the bits of statue are... So is it a magical toe, for example?
So you go over and spend 10 minutes casting Read Aura.
Because I knew it took 10 minutes, yes.
And holding the toe.
Yes.
Okay, what's everyone else? What are the 100 actions everyone else is doing while he's playing with the toe?
Well, I'm asking the spirit. I said, "Do you know much of the history of this thing?" And
She looks at it.
and I talk to my helm. Helm, you
I'm
know
the helm.
anything?
The helm goes, I'm no.
Sword,
Your sword goes, yep. I didn't come this way.
you been here before?
No.
Oh, okay. I asked Grandma. Does she know much about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the one who told you about it in the first place.
Yeah. I said, look.
It's a legendary pass through the mountains,
Okay.
known by the followers of Desna as also a burial ground.
A burial ground. Is there anything we should worry about following this path at all? Assuming
Yes.
that we all.
It's an ancient burial ground that no one uses anymore.
Okay.
Who's the broken statue meant to be?
Desna.
Oh.
So just Desna one side, Desna the other side.
Oh, right.
So Desna watches all.
Oh,
Except Desna doesn't watch the south anymore.
oh.
So, Desna to the left of you, Desna to the right, but here I am.
Stuck in the hole with you.
So were the two statues facing each other, or one's facing towards us and one's facing?
They were facing each other
Okay.
across the valley. So one's facing north and one's facing. One was facing south.
So we're going. We're
You're
heading
going
west. or east?
between them.
No chance. I'm going to get on a plane tomorrow. I want to make sure I do
I'm
okay.
going to have some later.
Yeah.
Have you had these?
No.
No.
Yeah.
They're terrible, but they're amazing. And you have one, you're like, oh, this is terrible. I just have one more.
I had the blue cheese ones.
No,
I had them.
no, these
The blue cheese one, I know a bunch of them. Yeah.
I had to stop having them because I'm lactose intolerant, and the cheese powder was bad for me.
Okay, so, and as you reach the path of spirits, the full fury of the storm on the mountains comes down toward you. And you basically see outside snow start to pile up.
We should get in this cave. Is it like it's a big sort of roadway type cave, or
It
enough
is
for the
a big
caravans?
roadway.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I cast dark vision on myself. Is it dark in there, or?
It is dark in there. I don't believe there are any light sources.
Alright, I cast level 5 version of dark vision, which lasts until my next rest. Just in case we're in here for a while.
duration. Yes, I'm not sure how. I'm just going to bring out my sword to use a light of the sword. It says.
So that means you should have another mouthful.
So,
Explain to me what that's okay.
Hot.
Give it time. And then keep them going.
If you like spices, then that's fine. I unfortunately can't do spices that well.
so I'll just say things as help us through this, Desna, and then I'll bring the sword out and make sure they go cling, turn on the power switch, flame, and use that as my guiding light. So. I do have daylight spell, but it can last for an hour and a bit.
So you've got this little candlelight glowing from your sword around you. So everyone can see Horror.
And
Horror is well lit.
I'll try to be 10 feet in the front. Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, let's get in this cave.
Okay.
And it's wide enough for any entire caravan to come through.
Yeah, but I'll make sure I'm at the front of the caravan, and I might get Nashru to sit at the back because he's never at the front.
I'm still clutching a toe.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to? Hey, you want to come in quick?
When I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're waiting out the back?
I'm touching the toe for the 10 minutes.
Okay. So as you're touching the toe for the 10 minutes, you're noticing the snow starting to pile up around you.
I kind of just do this and the wolf comes and kind of like continuously digs
Yep.
and keeps me uncovered.
Oh, I mentioned to the our was it Frostwolf?
Your
Our other wolf friend we got.
Yep.
I mentioned, can you look after our new guy? I mean, when I mean look after him, if he dies, yeah, you know what to do. So.
he goes, sure. And as you're doing that, sitting the other side of you from the wolf that's clearing you out is a windwolf staring at you, looking at your slits, looking at your legs.
It's
I'd like to look at the wolf and just be like, try it, buddy. And then I get back to what I'm doing.
It's just waiting for you to die.
follow the instructions. He's very thorough with instructions. He's a... Oh, it's probably true in my other leg at the time as well. Armored leg that I from my previous body. Yes. So
It's his tutor.
his tutor, yes.
So he carries his bone around.
Fourth
with him
body,
everywhere.
so I'm used to this now. Got 3 skulls with the other barbarian. A chew toy for a wolf. It's like, I provide supplies for the whole caravan. So.
With my dark vision on, I go near the front as well. near
Okay,
Aurora.
so looking ahead, is dark vision distance or as far as you can see?
Good question.
I think it's still 120, isn't it?
I think it's 69.
Might actually be as far as you can see.
I think it's how far as you see. It just says you gain the supernatural sight in areas of
No?
darkness. You gain dark vision. Doesn't have a range.
I'll find out
Because
first.
I believe D&D has range, but Pathfinder has dropped range.
Right.
Which makes sense when you...
You have low light vision for no? No?
I've cast dark vision on myself, so
Oh,
I get
no.
the dark vision.
The spell?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. This is why I bring this book, just in case. Dark vision, huh? I'll look it up, Martin. I'm almost there.
It's okay. I'm just checking that.
Dark vision. What level are you casting it?
I'm
Fifth.
casting it 5th,
5th.
which just means it lasts until my next rest.
Yeah. Yeah, it will last the whole day. You gain dark vision, which I'll have to read in the index. Thanks. No, that's, I'm used to how this works now. This book.
So as it say? Oh, you...
So it lasts for a whole day.
Mhm.
Dark vision. 464.
I don't know what that is. That's scary.
That was just a flying insect biting the dust so it doesn't fly in my face.
Right.
See that blue glow coming from the top of the fridge? That's a industrial size fly zapper. Well, if you're going to have one this style.
Well, you know, when we lived in Rockhampton, we might have strapped a toad to one. And then tapped it off.
That would be bad.
It took a while. It was a little bit of woo.
Well, we used to have that running in the garage, and then occasionally you get the big thing stuck in it, and it'd just be going for about a minute, and then there'd just be this big
Okay.
smoke just come across the table.
So
Cricket or something.
you can see in darkness, and dim light, though the vision is only black and white only. It
Right.
doesn't have a distance. That's all.
Okay, so Wimble, you can see off that the path of spirits goes into the mountain as far as you can see.
Like just dead straight, or
Well, it sort of, bends a little bit here and there, and it's wide enough for a single caravan. You can't really sit on top of the caravan while it's going.
and how tall does it look?
Tall enough that the top of the caravan will be scraping along it every now and then.
Oh, okay, so snug. It doesn't look like there's anything impeding us.
Yeah, I'll hope that Clara catches up. I did send our Winter Wolf friend to go.
Yeah, I'll
after him.
thank you for that later.
Okay, so after your whole 10 minutes, and your wolf having 100 odd dig actions. Well, for him would actually be not. He doesn't get the. So for 10, this would be 10 rounds. So it'd be 20 dig actions instead of 100 odd actions. So I think 10 minutes. No, it's 10 minutes. 100 actions. You get 200 dig actions.
Yeah. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Because I love actually putting it in context of how many actions people get while you're doing that. Because people will go, oh, it's not going to take that long. No, 10 minutes really is this long. 1 minute is 10 actions, which equates to 30 different things someone can do while someone's sitting there going. I think, is it 1 round, 1 minute or 10 minutes?
10.
10, yeah. So yeah,
So after 10 minutes, do I figure out anything?
after 10 minutes it's not magic.
Excellent.
But you're cold.
I am. So I jump on Wolfie's back.
You rip a bit of skin off as you let go of the toe. And Little Wolf is quite happy to clean the toe for you.
And I jump on my wolf.
Yep.
Is my wolf bigger than that wolf? Is it smaller than that wolf? By a lot?
Not by a lot. By enough.
I look the wolf up and down, I go later. And then we ride in to the cave.
Yes, and you're followed in by the wolf who says, is it later now? How about now? Now?
Whose wolf is it before I kill it?
It is pretty much Aurora's wolf.
It's I explained over the fire one night. This is a wolf we saved out of a castle back where we came through before the mountains, and it was willing to come with us to make sure we get through the mountains, and we helped it. We got rid of its captor, and it seemed to reluctantly, well, just join us. It was mainly looking for food and was eyeing off Wimble a lot, but it was okay.
So I call out to you that if you don't get your wolf away from me, I'm going to give you pieces of it back.
Come on, mate. There might be something up here for you.
Okay. He picks up your bone and continues on.
Okay.
I'm not a nice dwarf.
Okay. Well, I should get the cooperative salt fed for my thing then, sure. So,
My diplomacy has a 0 in it.
yeah, mine's probably the opposite.
And you're not trained, so it is a 0. The discrepancies between trained and non-trained are quite bad.
Oh, yeah.
About 5 and 10 levels.
I don't require diplomacy. I have a wolf.
So you got intimidation?
Like 12? And wolf's got intimidation too. Yeah, it's got like a bonus in intimidation, something else. I think it works out to be like 17.
So is it a adult wolf?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, and that means it would most likely either be trained or expert in intimidation.
No, expert, because it went up a level. Yeah, expert.
Which gives it a +4, plus its level, plus its charisma modifier.
Wow. Okay. So probably more.
So that means it's minimum of 13. What's source charisma?
0, so 10.
So it should be 13 then. Plus 13.
Alright. That's still not bad.
Not bad that I can remember all those things without having looked them all.
I much appreciate it, to be honest. Thank you.
So the difference between trained and expert is it goes from +2 to +4. And I believe master is +6 and legendary +8.
Right.
I know what that's saying.
So, plug for Path Builder unless Martin's around.
I know.
This is why I ended up running games when I was younger, because I just remember the rules, and the GMs started going, why don't you just run it then? I went, okay. And apparently I remember the rules enough as a GM, they said, can you please keep running it? I went, okay.
It's my favourite scene out of Serenity. Why don't you run this ship? Maybe I will.
And he says
You
she
can't.
has the flu, unfortunately. So
What was
she
it?
has the flu.
Oh, poor thing.
Annie's not okay. She's not okay. She's not okay, Annie. And that's on the screen, so you'll have to tell her to watch tomorrow.
Has she watched any of the episodes yet?
I'll ask her. Yeah.
Give her something to do while she's feeling sick. Well, I've had people say, oh, I'm feeling down, what should I do? I said, why don't you watch one of my videos? You'll laugh your way through it.
I watched the last one I was in,
Yeah.
and there's a couple of moments there where I'm just like, stop talking, Emrys. Just stop. What are you doing? Just stop.
Well, that's the way I go, look, here's a shovel.
Yeah, dig yourself in. Absolutely.
So, amusingly enough, it takes you 10 full days of travel underground to get to the end of the Path of Spirits. No light, no water, nowhere besides the road itself to stop, and complete darkness. Besides someone's flaming sword.
Yeah,
And anyone who casts light spells.
I cast light on the caravan.
Occasionally.
The thing, because
I'll have the sword, and then it depends how close Grimble is, and watch it go psh, on his bum, just to see what he knows.
Because I can
Do
make
you
it.
have fire resistance?
No.
Oh, okay, you get singed every then.
I zap him back. Bzz.
I've
I don't
got
have interesting resistance.
I've
How
got
cold?
light as a cantrip,
Yeah.
and I believe, without looking into the rules, please look in the rules, people. That if you cast it at a higher level, you can actually make it last longer.
I believe you can.
So I cast it at appropriately high levels because it's a cantrip.
If it's a cantrip, it automatically heightens. You don't actually choose to heighten it.
Oh, cool.
So that is the benefit of cantrips.
Yes, I knew that, and that's why I did it. And it's
focus spells work the same way.
Okay.
Focus represents the level that you can get it at, not the level of the ability.
right. Cool. Well, I do that, and I make the caravan glow.
So yeah, I guess for all those 10 days, I'm always using a 5th slot dark vision. And
So,
if there's anyone
right.
ever comes up the front with me and wants to
What
walk
level
around,
spell can you cast?
5.
5. Okay, so your light goes out to a 60-foot radius, and dim light for another 60 feet beyond it.
There you go.
And you cast it on something, and it stays lit up until the next time you make your rest.
Right. Cool. Yeah.
So there's no actual duration on it. It's like, bing.
oh, cool.
Excellent. I do that to the caravan.
But if you cast it on the second one, pick the first one,
Yeah.
and the next one comes up.
But one of those days I cast it in brewery for shits and giggles. Baby, you're a fireworks.
I'm used to that.
Give yourself permission to shine.
You light up my life.
So while you look up stuff that might actually help you for underground, especially for like druid, because you can change some of your spells around. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. And check
I
out-
do not change my spells. I refuse to.
She's watching now. She's got two days off with the flu, so she's going to watch all the videos.
Alright, so things that are useful underground. Lightning bolt, because obviously in an enclosed space. Fly! I'll make the caravan. You know what is cool though? Have you guys heard of Vital Beacon? It's like a healing spell for between 6 and 10 people. So I just kind of walk in, it's like a 60-foot range. I just go. That's the official sound. Yeah. So, yeah. I got some cool stuff.
I can do Yoda lifting X-wings out of swamps type things with my telekinetic haul.
Oh, cool.
It says move a large object up to 80 bulk. I don't know what.
Oh, there's weight. Certain things have
Mm.
certain weight. So that's
No.
good though. 80 bulk's quite big.
Hmm.
Because 1 bulk is a person. They were saying
I
last
thought
game.
one bulk was like a big weapon, like a
No, I
great
thought
axe.
1 bulk, maybe. But they were
And you
saying
can
like,
carry like 4 bulk, sort of
yeah,
on average. And then,
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what 80 bulk means in terms of kilos,
A lot.
but enough to lift rocks out of the way. Or
Hey, do you want a definition of a dick move? I have Wall of Stone. So what you do is if we've got a group of people in front of us, I cast Wall of Stone right behind them, and the next turn cast Wall of Fire on them.
So you got all your spells sorted out?
yeah, if we didn't want to be followed by anyone and
So you
stuff up any caravans coming.
I am the perfect field medic as it is.
So you're sticking up on walls of stone behind the caravan the entire way?
No, I was just mentioning that, a really good dick move would be to be like cast a Wall of Stone right behind some attacking enemies, and then next turn just cast Wall of Fire on them. Yeah.
Well, you can actually put them between 2 walls of fire.
Yep.
So it's hot this way, hot that way, and for some reason I have been pressing the H key the entire time I was away.
Did it show up on the screen?
No, it's just like, hey, yeah, that's a lot of hay.
Hey now, it's me, your H-ing.
So yeah, 10 days under the mountain. I'm sure we can do some hi-ho songs if you really wish to.
Hi ho, it's off to death we go. With a crazy man and a little dude. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Was that? No?
I think it's racist, but I'm not sure.
I said little dude. No? Maybe. I don't know.
I guess you're the dwarf.
I'm pretty sure
so
that
it's fine.
song. Yeah, I'm the dwarf. So the dwarf can sing that.
That's true. I can't sing it, but you can.
It's really cold outside, right? Don't let them in, don't let them be the good guy. No, okay, that's not that.
I guess it's got quite good acoustics as well. Very
Yeah.
echoey.
Okay, so 10 days in, you come across a cairn of stone and skulls.
No! Sorry.
Frog cairn.
Can
C,
I
C instead of K.
can I investigate the cairn of stones
You
to
can.
see who is underneath the cairn of
Was
stones?
it skulls? Those?
They are red painted skulls.
Ooh, the red painted skulls. I turn to everyone and look and say,
Like, is it in
The
a...
skulls are red.
the skulls are red, painted.
We're still in the same corridor? It's not like it's come into a chamber or anything? Yeah.
I found a pile of red painted skulls. I think maybe we should feed them to the wolf.
Why would someone come all this way just to make a pile of skulls?
Can I do a religion check?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just digging through, by the way, lifting them out. I don't care.
Do it out.
You actually get to roll twice and take the best because
Okay.
your character actually has knowledge of this.
Get a third one?
No.
15.
15. Okay, so you recognize that as Fumiyoshi, the Tian god of dishonor, envy, and graves, and the undead. It is basically a shrine to that god.
Shit.
Okay. We're in shit.
Why? What's up?
This is bad god.
Oh.
So is it bad that I'm doing this?
I'm stepping.
And basically, they're all painted with the skulls are all painted with demonic face, red demonic faces.
I start putting them in like a row so I could bowl with them if I wanted to.
I'm stepping at least 10, 15 feet away from this fella right now.
And
because-
so basically, the god is generally a nice god until you deface their stuff.
Yeah.
I
So-
say, you might want to put him back because he gets angry when you muck around with these altars.
Oh, okay. So I put them all back, but kind
So
of.
who's this stranger dwarf who's come in front of us and start messing
Yeah.
with stuff? We don't know him.
I just put it all kind of roughly back, and one of them I missed, so I kind of like drop kick it into the pile, and then I come back to the group.
Fuck. And I'm sitting there going,
We can't get the caravan past here without knocking the...
Give me a fortitude save.
I whisper to Desna going,
What's fortitude? What do I have to? Because fortitude's fortitude, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I add plus 14. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, 26. I don't know if that's bad.
Okay. So as the skull lands in the circle, after you drop kick it there, you notice that there's a bit of cut mark on your leg where you kicked it from.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, you kicked right into its teeth,
Oh, excellent.
and then it lands in the circle, and the circle lights up.
Excellent. I say, well, that's good, because
And you can
Glowing
poison
skull.
your leg from where the teeth hit you.
can I have a quick look to make sure if I'm not poisoned or anything?
Oh, probably.
Can I look at it and
Is this-
can I do some sort of health check to see if my leg is poisoned, please?
Sure, you can quite easily do a health check. Let me look up and see how many actions that takes.
So is this pile of skulls... We'll have to move it anyway because it's in the way of the caravan, or...
So it's off to the side of it, so
Okay.
you don't have to move it.
Right.
And looking at what the druid has done, you sort of feel a bit horrified.
I'm feeling that. I tell the caravan to step back 10 feet.
I've been in wars, and honestly, piles of skulls is usually just for identification, so I thought it was a bit odd. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
My bad.
Ah,
They call me a field medic for a reason.
I'm keeping an eye on the skulls to see what happens, see if anything strange pops out. Because I'm worried that God won't be happy about this if I was a god. I would be happy.
One problem at a time. How's
I've got my hammer out. I'm like 20 feet back.
Yep.
What was your treat poison roll?
Do I have to roll? Okay, so I roll and medicine. Natural 20 and 19. 39.
39. Okay, so.
I actually rolled nat 20, right?
Yes.
That's my new favorite die. Favorite die.
So, because you got that, you now, if there's another saving throw, you get a +4 bonus to the saving throw.
Excellent.
And that's what you get for getting the natural 20.
Right.
If you're worried about that.
I do. Thank you. I turn back and go, it's a great day! Alright, so what's wrong?
So the difference between that and a normal roll, a normal success roll, is a normal success roll gives you a +2,
Right, that gives me +4.
and they give you a +4 instead.
That's exciting. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Whereas if you got a critical failure, it would be a -2.
I don't want to talk about critical fail. That's a bad thing.
That's okay, that's coming up when you actually do your saving.
So, what's happening? What's wrong?
Oh, don't worry, it's probably a daily thing, nothing to worry about.
No. But what's wrong?
So I just make some notes now so I don't forget.
But can I... Do I identify that something's wrong?
No, you just treated it.
Oh, it's fixed.
No. Treat disease means that anytime you have a disease roll or poison roll,
But I wasn't trying to treat, I was trying to assess. I'm getting nervous now.
Then I have to try one of those things.
Yeah.
Bug me.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Keep them with you because you might want more.
and the amusing thing is, you actually have to do an investigate roll to try to figure it out. So how could you investigate?
What's that?
Is that just perception or medicine still?
I think perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
Just general. Where
That
is it?
one?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but would I get a bonus on that because it's a medical thing and I didn't know? Okay.
This is about treating, not observing.
28.
28. Looking at it, well, it looks like you could get infected from it, whatever it is.
Can I...
So you believe if you treat it as if it's poison. So if it is a poison, you'll get a bonus. If it's not a poison, you just spend some time doing stuff.
Can I cast a spell?
Possibly.
Restoration.
You want to cast restoration?
It removes a condition or lessens a toxin.
Okay.
Yes, I'd like to cast that.
On
What looks like it could get infected.
okay.
I'm watching the skull pile, seeing what's happening. Is it moving?
So you're watching the dwarf panic.
And I'm watching the skull pile as well, see if anything's changing there.
Anything happen?
Yes, you successfully cast the spell. Is it a 2 or 3 action spell?
No. I don't know. I'll take a look. I give myself permission to die. Restoration. Oh.
It takes you 1 minute. So basically, you have 10 rounds of him mumbling at himself before anything happens.
That makes sense.
What is everyone else doing while this circle is starting
If,
to glow?
if nothing else happens in that skull section, I'll ask the caravan to move on.
Yeah.
Push the dwarf to the side.
How you doing?
I'm sort of standing about 20 feet away from the skull pile, but letting the caravan pass, just getting ready to
cast.
cast.
Just is slowly moving past him while he's going.
I'm getting ready to lightning these skulls if necessary.
I would like to think that the spell casting was more of a like a... Yeah,
Can feel it.
that's what spell casting is.
You are your spellcaster.
Yes.
I whisper
I
something in
believe
there.
it has semantic components.
I have like a pouch that apparently...
Oh, I mentioned the werewolf. Don't touch the skulls.
It looks like it's just why would I? They're holy symbols.
Yeah, well, see the one that we talked about eating before? He touched them.
I don't think I want to eat him now. He smells bad.
But I fixed it. I say really loudly.
So, except you're in the middle of casting spells, so it's like, I'm fixing it, I'm fixing it,
I'm fixing it. I think I can. I did it.
It's like Bob the Builder doing it for a whole, so because it takes a whole, so it's 10 actions. You're doing 30 Bob the Builders.
Bob the Builder, can we fix? Yeah, it's about 6 seconds. Well done. Yeah, that's right. So, Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob. Yeah.
So I'm pushing the caravan past, watching the skulls. I'm not worried about the cleric as much.
And so, once the entire caravan's passed, then he finally finishes his spell.
And then I jump on my wolf and I ride very calmly away.
The wolf sort of looks at you the whole way.
Oh, both wolves look at you right now. So.
Can I speak to my wolf?
You can.
What's wrong?
He says, you seem to be doing crazy stuff.
Can you smell anything wrong with my wound?
Well, you stuck it on a dead thing.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Cool.
Dead things, been dead for a while, might have, other things on it.
That'd be fine. That's cool. Alright.
Plus, it was painted in stuff that smelled bad.
It smells amazing. It smells like paprika.
Fearing Wimble fearing he's going to be left behind, casts Longstrider on himself and catches up to the caravan.
Did you want to sit on my wolf?
That's fine. I'm scared of wolves for some reason.
I'll
So-
let you.
As you're traveling along, the light fades in the background and then slowly disappears. And once it disappears, you see a light glowing in the distance ahead of you. And you find that you've come to a very similar circle that's glowing, this time full of skulls in the right spots.
I just keep walking.
You feel a twinge in your leg as you're going past it.
It's fine. We just keep going.
Same god again.
Same bird. This one untouched.
Don't you touch this one.
Actually, no. I'd like to stop. Go up to the pile.
Yep.
I am sorry. I do not understand your ways. I acknowledge that I've done the wrong thing. Can I appease you in any which way? Because that twinging ain't good. I know shit. Yeah.
Okay, and what language you say it in?
Polyglot.
Okay. So you use a lot of slang and the smattering of languages that make up polyglot.
I don't actually know what polyglot is, but it's on my list.
So polyglot is like pidgin English,
Oh, okay, cool.
but it is a mixture of languages from the southern continent jungle.
Right.
So very much a native language.
Did he pick it up?
I don't think quite easily picked it up.
Yeah. So the god that I was speaking to.
It's not their language.
Then I would like to repeat it in common, and dwarvish, and druidic.
Okay, so you spend all this time chanting and yelling as your carrying goes past you again.
That's fine.
I hear this.
Yeah.
One, he's left the altar once he's tried every language. Wait for him just to be with the caravan. The caravan might be like 10 feet in front. In TN, I was saying, okay, sorry, he's a bit of a fool. He didn't mean to do what he did. He would like to forgive in some way. Can you give him a sign to how he can forgive?
The sword finds this very amusing.
I said, I'm only doing this once for the dwarf. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to just walk away.
So it says, are you taking responsibility for his actions?
No, I said, give him a sign. I'm just passing the message on into a language you might understand.
Okay. Give me a persuasion roll.
Persuasion.
Saint Ian. He says he's sorry.
Persuasion? What is persuasion? Diplomacy?
Diplomacy, I think, these
Probably
days.
diplomacy.
I see one of my better things.
I run too many game systems, so I keep going, what is the correct score for this?
That's changed from versions too, hasn't it?
It does, yes.
19.
19.
Doesn't bode well.
Okay. You feel your legs start to throw.
Does mine feel better?
No.
I look at my leg.
So there's teeth marks there?
You see me swear at you in team. I'm going, never listen to a dwarf. Yeah. I swear, I say that in team, so he doesn't understand. So.
And the sword responds in TN. Never ask a demon for assistance.
Should have known better. But anyway, trying to help the group out. Last thing I don't know why I do this.
I keep walking.
Oh yeah.
person in front of the caravan finds that the path splits in two different directions.
Oh no.
Left
Naomi.
or right?
Naomi, which way do we go?
Naomi's currently sleeping. So it doesn't seem to be able to get in contact with anything under the ground here. No moving to community.
Well, I catch up and go, why we stop? And I say, oh,
Can I see any skull piles down any of the different ways?
Do I have? It's actually a thing, and I'm not making this up. Experience tracker. Can I see any path, like not
There
path?
are two paths.
No, but can I see any tracks or trails from anything going one way or the other? And can I guess one way?
Give me a
More,
perception.
yeah, one way is more travelled than the other. Yeah, that's 24.
Okay, so the wolf dropping is going one way.
And anything the other way?
Quite fresh.
So to the left.
Which way's more south than... Is there...
At which point you notice the winter wolf's not amongst the caravan.
Huh. There are wolf droppings going that way, but our wolfie's gone too.
he's a pretty good wolf, so I trust that wolf.
Let's follow the poo.
Okay.
which way goes more south? Are we still going sort of east or west, or did we...
Well, technically everywhere is south from the north pole. So
But are those two statues...
unless you go back the way you've come, you're going south.
Yeah. But I thought, because the statues were facing north and south, and there was a passage going in between them, that they were sort of travelling sideways. Are we still travelling sideways, or is one...
Oh, it's hard to tell. Do you have a compass?
I don't have a compass now.
Can I do a survival roll?
Sure.
That's the first good roll of all night. 29.
You think you're heading south,
Cool.
and a bit down,
Yeah.
and occasionally up.
Okay. The wolf seems to know what he's doing. The wolf wants to get out and doesn't like darkness, so I trust the wolf. Plus it has my arm. Only one creature to have my arm, the wolf.
Okay, so after traveling for another 3 days. Hello.
Hello.
I was taking baby temperatures and writing middle children's speeches for their house captain application.
That's always fun.
Children, you know I have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, complete strangers. Yeah.
I was just gonna say because that's problematic, especially when the kids need to go.
Exactly right.
So are you Richard?
Yes,
I
I
don't
am.
think I met you before. Emrys, how you going?
Hi, how you going? Everest?
Emrys.
Emrys.
Yes.
Everest is just where his character's heading.
Yes.
Everyone else going underground, he just wants to walk over the top.
Are there any more burial mounds there?
Underground? Yes, plenty. So, you after 3 more days of travel underground, you come across a wider passageway.
Ooh.
How wide?
Oh, did we catch up with the wolf eventually?
That's where the wolf is, waiting for you. It
Hey!
took a long time to catch up to him.
Hey! What was the? Why are you so rushing off? Why are you rushing off? Why did you wait with us? You and the. I was just trying to work out why you ran that way.
He was bored.
Oh, you good? Okay, fair enough.
And you can see he's munching on one of your legs.
You want to spend some time munching, I assume. Okay, fair enough.
He needs some time alone with his bone.
Yep. He likes his bone.
Bones. He must have. He has a couple spare in the caravan, doesn't he?
Well, considering that the caravan contains an extra source of his favourite bones.
It does.
Yes.
So, can I do an perception, investigation, performance, stealth, survival, medicinal intimidation roll to see what's happening around? Can I see
That's
anything?
more than one roll.
All right. Can I see anything happening? Perception in the larger pathway.
Sure.
Does a 35 do anything?
No.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I couldn't help do that to you. So yes, what you do notice is that at this point, the tunnel becomes wider and straighter, and there are rows of skulls all facing north, are laid on an unbroken line along each side of the passageway.
It's an unbroken line of skulls. Do they look like they're attached or like they could be accidentally bumped?
They look like they're attached, but they could be accidentally bumped with, you know, a hammer and a chisel.
I got to Harori. Aurora, are you bosomed at the moment or not?
Yes, he is.
So I got to Harori, the bosomed, nudge just kind of below the bosom line and be like, hey,
Look,
bet you 10 gold to knock that one of those skulls out.
well, considering and I point to my leg, considering I tried to talk to the person that you tried to upset, and I've got the same issue now, I'm not touching any of those things with a 5-foot barge pole.
Have you ever heard of the saying, in for a penny, in for 10 gold?
Yes, I've heard that a lot from Nashru, and I don't trust that fella.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, just making sure at least had what seemed to be the right amount of stuff. And yeah, it actually turns out that Trey has more hit points than you.
Which is what he should do.
Well, he's got 2 more hit points than you. I've cleaned it up a little bit, so you might want to rework it. So you don't have to take. So any of the feats in the summoner feat section now will give you the same item points.
Right, okay.
And what I've changed it to be is you can either take a familiar, an animal companion, or a base idol.
Okay, right, yeah.
So the basic idol. So and after that, all the other feats work on it exactly the same as if it was just a creature.
Okay, right, yeah.
And so you can enhance either an animal companion along your Eidolon lines, a familiar along your Eidolon lines, or one of the base Eidolons.
Okay. I might stick with the base since I'm more familiar with that.
And it also means that you can make it a adult, specialized hunting. That gives you other options as well.
If you go down the companion as
Animal
opposed to...
companions applied to it. So instead of getting the bond or one of the other sort of things like that, you can get those feats.
Okay, yeah.
And that means that you're spending your time enhancing the creature instead of sharing stuff with it.
Yeah, okay.
But it means you've got those options.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I had a good look at it and I wrote it up a little bit cleaner, so the website's been updated.
Yeah, I was about to have a look at some of that, but I sort of got distracted.
All good.
But yeah, it just I got to the point and I was like, hell. The Eidolon had a couple of big blanks on the player's guide.
And so what I've put down is that you can spend your Eidolon points, the evolution points, to take any of the familiar abilities.
Okay.
1 point equals 1 ability.
Okay.
And later on, when you can apply Eidolon points to yourself, you can also apply the mastery abilities to yourself.
Right. Well, I might. What I might do is I might just run it the way that you've written it for the moment, if that's okay.
Yep, that's okay. I've given it dark vision from the familiar track.
Yep.
And 2 of your languages.
Cool.
So it only has languages if you give it languages.
Yeah. Yep.
And every level you can completely change his loadout.
And I have one question I wanted to ask with the way that the Eidolon works.
Yeah.
With the way that the summoning specialization feature.
Mm-hmm.
Does that use up one of my slots? Or is it like what it is in the player's guide where you get so many number a day?
So you get so many spells you know per day.
Yep.
And all the summoner specializations are on top of that.
Okay, rightio.
So that means every odd level you get an additional spell, an additional spell, an additional spell. So if you heighten, so say you wanted to learn every summon animal at every level, you can take summon animal level 1 at the first one, summon animal level 2 at the third one, summon animal level 3 at the 5th one, and so on and so on. Or you can take different.
But does that, and that's on top of the other ones, or is it instead of? So at the moment, the way I've done it is that one of my spells that I know has to be my summoner specialization. So I've got, for instance, summon animal is one of my 4 level 1 spells.
No, it doesn't have to be. These are separate. So you've got
Okay.
your occult spells.
Yeah.
They can be whatever you want them to be.
Okay.
And then your summoner specialization are all the ones that are locked in.
Okay.
So once that spell's chosen, you can only replace that when you go up a level.
Right. Okay. So
And-
that's where I'm short of a few spells then.
Yep, and that gives you the options of I have this specialization of being able to summon stuff, but I can do all the other freaky stuff an occult spellcaster can as well.
And in terms of the number of times I can use that special one, is still use up a spell
It
slot?
uses up your spell slots.
Okay, rightio. As
So-
opposed to what it was, which was you had 6 per day or something like that. Okay.
So it just works just like the sorcerer in that sense.
Yeah. Okay. I've only heightened one so far. I've got summon animal that I took at the first level, but then at the second time, the third one, I took summon elemental. But then when I got to the next one after that, I took summon animal second level.
But it's designed that you can take
it
them
goes?
at any
I think the door wasn't
group.
closed properly. I'll close it.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. I'll do it. I'll go bathroom anyway.
Yeah, it's designed so you can mix and match. When you get the heightened version, you can keep the original version, or you can replace the original version with the heightened version and have another one. But
You
you
know,
only
Knock this stuff over.
you have basically one extra spell for every odd level.
So basically, I could replace the summon animal lower one with the summon animal higher one, and then I wouldn't use up that other one. Is that correct?
That is correct. But then you wouldn't be able to summon animals at a lower level. You can only summon them at whatever level you've got the spell for.
Right. Okay. And I thought I'd give this one a crack to see how it ran with Terry. Dinosaur form, so I can turn Terry into a dinosaur.
Well, I thought it would be a very great flavor to say, I've got my creature, but I'm a summoner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon a spirit into my creature and change his form. So he's now the spirit of a dinosaur. And he just turns into a dinosaur and goes off and does stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And your summon animal pretty much does the same. Your summon creature turns Terry into that creature. So Terry becomes that creature for the time frame.
Oh, okay. As opposed to because he uses up a spell slot. Yeah, well, it's kind of the same in the first one. You can't have both your Eidolon and a summoned creature at the same time.
But when the summoning spell finishes, he returns to Terry, or if he's defeated as a summoned creature, he reverts to Terry.
Yeah, okay. Right, yeah, that makes sense.
Which would be an interesting way. If I turn him into a mouse, he runs up, someone steps on the mouse, and this big creature pops out and it kills them.
Cool. Okay, that's good. I also, just for your information, my ancestry feat that I picked at 5th is cultural adaptability, which then my adopted ancestry is elf, because I hang around with Shaylo, and I've taken elven law as the first level ancestry feat.
Yep.
And the other skill feats I've got is impressive performance and lie to me. So I've still got a performance of 17. Thank you. Yes. I can still sing, and my catchphrases. I've given myself some catchphrases. Would you like to hear a story or a song? I've got just the story for you. And do you think they are nice?
Well, they've just had 13 days travelling underground.
So they could do with a song.
And I go, did we tie Avery up again or not? I can't remember. Did you let him go or not?
And at the moment,
I think he's loose.
Terry is the
He's
size
loose.
of a horse.
Terry's the size of a horse. Okay.
I gave him the large template
Okay.
from the... so instead of taking the animal companion that could grow to large,
Mhm.
I basically gave him the
Familiar.
4-point Eidolon
Yep.
enhancement, which made him large and gave him a whole lot of other things. So
Yeah, I
instead of
saw
getting
that.
skill bonuses, he got attribute bonuses.
Yeah.
So the attribute bonuses he get are massive,
Yep.
but he get more bonuses from taking the
Large.
feat than he would from taking the Eidolon enhancement.
Okay, radio.
Because the feat actually gives him skill enhancements as well.
I'll have to have a good hard look at that. But at the moment, for this session anyway, we'll just leave him at that.
There is a possibility I might take the size enhancement and give it the age category so it gives the equivalent of the animal companion enhancement, because I don't want to try to mix too many different things. And so one thing that gives you large and a different thing that gives you large, and they don't work the same.
Yeah.
Is a bit off-putting for most players.
Yeah, I could understand that.
Okay, so you've just spent 13 days travelling underground to come to a line of skulls in the walls, all looking north.
Okay.
So that whole caravan's come out, have they?
Yeah.
They took the caravan underground through through the gates of Desna, trying to pass the biggest mountain range they've ever seen.
That's right, because you got to the edge of the North Pole and you would have come across a big mountain range, and so you've been going under that mountain range.
And they've just gone under it, yeah.
Okay.
So last session,
AKA the Mines of Moria.
It's more like a corridor of Moria. It's just go straight. Oh, there was a branch at one point.
Yeah,
they think they took the right branch. They were following some wolf poop.
Oh.
Their winter wolf went up ahead.
Oh, that's Wolfie. Is it?
No, that's his wolf.
Oh, it's
My
your
wolf.
wolf.
That's
Your
my wolf.
the
Wolfie.
original winter wolf we had. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, that one.
The one that's got my arm, chewing on my arm.
Yeah, that one. I remember that one.
So we look over in this. It's just a larger cabbage skulls along the side.
Mm-hmm.
Same skulls again.
Similar sort of skulls.
Okay.
So
I'll look at our. Now, don't touch any skulls. You know what happened last
I'm
time?
halfway through building up a spell and I go, oh, okay.
I said, let's just get through this, and then it may be better in the long run.
Okay.
I've still got a sword leg as well. So
You're fine.
okay. Then I look around. There's Terry, and I see Avery going. Terry, I thought we told you to tie Avery up again. You know what happens when he gets let loose?
Hi! I haven't been out for a while.
Terry, there's a reason why we put the gag on him.
Terry's, whistling and looking away.
We'll have words later, Terry. Okay.
How you going, Aurora?
Right.
Is that's what you are at the moment? Again? You haven't died again?
No, we're discussing this while you weren't here. You know all about my human female change.
I do know
After
all
the
about.
dragon episode.
I do know all
Yes.
about that stuff. I know about your multiple deaths. I know about this. I know
Oh, yeah.
about that. I myself and Wimble. Hi, Wimble. How you
G'day.
going? Oh, I haven't seen you for ages. Hey.
And you can hear the notes of one of your earlier songs being played in the background by Miko as she's playing the Horori song.
Oh, wonderful. It's good to see that I have
Has
a
she
bit
got
of a
a knife in her
legacy.
hand by a matter of interest? Like
Yeah.
that, when I cut the kind of gag kind of thing? Do I see anything like that near her? Like a knife maybe sitting at the side or something like that?
No, but she does look very pleased with herself.
Thanks, Amika.
She says anything to lighten the mood.
Appreciate it. And
You look like you needed to pick me up, especially after you somehow managed to get yourself bitten.
Yeah, that's new. I must say, I haven't seen that bit.
Oh, that.
He's got teeth marks on his
It could be
leg
back to
from
Horror
where he
soon.
asked God to bless him.
Ah, and I see that the caravan's working. Oh, we've got a new person. Oh,
Hi!
He's the one that forced me to get this. So blame him.
He's also got the same mark on his leg.
oh.
You
That
seem
hasn't
really
healed.
cheerful.
I love everybody and everything,
Shut up.
except maybe that armadillo. He's a bit of a worry. That thing.
You look around. There's no armadillo, but there is a crow with red glowing eyes.
I look at it and wink.
As you look over, you see this cat sitting there with red glowing eyes.
I look and wink.
It sort of it completely ignores you and cleans itself.
Right. Is it within reach? Can I ride up to it with the wolf?
Sure.
I'd like to pick up the cat and put it on the thing in front of me and just stare into its eyes.
Okay. Give me a will save.
He hasn't learned that.
20.
He hasn't learnt that you just don't deal with.
I feel
the
like
armadillo?
there's more to be learned.
Okay. So
What?
We met another witch the last episode. Same guy.
Oh wow!
So you all hear a familiar scream of despair.
Again? How many times have they?
Not me anymore. It's another person. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, but you still see the red eyes. They still haunt your dreams.
Well, I did die and you'd go to his astral plane, yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Well, you are a minion of Splat after
See?
all.
And I'll show you the symbol. See?
Oh yeah.
The Rock,
Everyone's got that symbol now, except for
me, and
Jeremy.
yes,
Jeremy's got it.
Oh, Jeremy's got it now.
Jeremy got it. Did he?
Grace
No,
hasn't
no,
got it yet.
Nashru.
Nashru's never.
No,
Nashru's never
he's
had
very,
it.
he's very proud of the fact that he
Nashru and
doesn't have
Avery have never gone down the splat path.
And I believe Iomi is the only other person who hasn't done it as well. Everyone else is going, sure, I'll pick up the what the hell.
Yeah.
Never accept gifts from demons.
Mm-mm.
So do I have any damage, or is it just that I scream?
You wake up about 10 minutes later with blood.
Yeah. Is the cat in front of me?
No,
All right. Where's the cat?
there's no cat. The cat's a lie.
I can
That's
sing
when-
you a nice soothing lullaby. Don't worry,
Shut
it'll
up.
all be better.
No, right off.
You right on.
He's such a rude man. Oh, but then there's you too. Oh, I'm surrounded. Hi, Wimble.
G'day.
How's Dad? Have you heard from him?
No, but there was a.
I'm going to ride in the Karen because I don't want to talk to this thing.
What race are you?
I'm a halfling.
I cast fly on him.
You cast fly in the halfling.
Yep. He just starts flying for no reason. I keep walking.
You're used to it.
I'm used to it. Oh,
Really?
hello. Oh, hey Terry, do you mind just coming up here and getting me down? Yeah, sure. Terry flies up and catches me and brings me down.
What's Terry?
Terry's a giant, big serpent beast.
So he's a serpent.
Oh, the serpent snake thing. Right. yeah.
With arms, a wolf's head, and wings.
Right. So it's
And giant, big claws too.
from Neverending Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he carries it and carries around his talking stick.
Except he doesn't have the 4 legs. He's basically a snake with 2 arms and a wolf's head.
And the way he uses his talking stick is he goes up and he stops people talking.
Fair enough.
Bink.
Yep.
That's his version of a talking stick, and he sticks to it.
Yeah, and I yell out, I said, usually does it on Avery. Yeah, and I'm still riding off in the front. Yeah. And Bruce nods.
Terry comes down and sits beside you, and I say to Bruce, "Hi Bruce, do you mind if I just jump on your back?"
What's Bruce thinking about this? Does Bruce have a... I'll leave this a DM question.
So he doesn't seem to respond.
Okay. I will use my nature roll, try and get onto him
Sure.
with a handle animal action.
With the owlbear dice.
It's this one.
Over the goblin.
It's not looking great. What's that? That's a 17.
Okay, you find yourself on the back of Bruce without any trouble, wondering what's happening. Something's going wrong here, and you're on the back of the horse. And nothing bad's happened.
Wow! See?
And sitting in front of you is a black cat staring at you with red eyes.
Oh, go away! Go away!
It seems to be every time you wave your hand, it's trying to pour out your hand.
Terry, can you just blow this cat off, please? So Terry gives a... Does the cat get distracted?
The cat's hair goes... "Wink." and it just meows at it.
Okay. That's Splat's alter ego, so you might want to give it a miss.
I'll sing it a song. And I sing the Splat song.
He curls up on you and starts purring.
That's
He
good.
likes your song.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you are sitting on Splat's seat there.
That's why it came up and said hello.
Yeah, no, yeah. Fully aware of that one, yeah.
Oh, Avery, I found this on a caravan of some of our dead family members. It's a scroll. It's marked for Grandad. It's sealed.
Granddad?
It's got necromantic magic on it, but I didn't want to open it because it's got a seal and it's addressed to Grandad. But did you want to have a look at it?
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
Oh,
Terry says.
I'll have a think about it.
Yeah.
Let me just have a think about it. I'll do a what do they call it in this thing? So you use occultism. Can I use occultism for it? Oh, it's a natural one.
Natural one. Okay, so You spend time identifying the magic. Let's see. Okay. The amusing thing is, each of these have the time it takes. So I could actually look at the magic plan for you.
Was that where I got the scroll? Was it dead halflings that were killed by the
These are the
Ogre
new,
Magi?
some new dice that I bought from
I
Amazon.
couldn't remember.
I've got one too.
Cool.
That's fun. Thanks.
Oh, wonderful.
But they do those now. That's one new.
That's a new guy.
I thought after
Then-
the RB, I have to get a goblin.
Yep.
I saw the RB, but I thought, oh, goblin wasn't so much before.
Okay, so you'll be spending 10 minutes doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 minutes in this game would be 300 actions of other people.
Yeah, okay.
So you're going, don't worry about this.
Look, I'm such a positive guy. It doesn't worry me, and it keeps me distracted from annoying this guy.
We just had someone spend the same amount of time playing with the toe of a statue.
I'll go. Terry, if you poke in one side, I'll poke the other side.
Terry likes that idea.
Yes,
Okay.
so one action I'll poke, and he pokes the action. So
That's why you
whatever
got a
time
net
it
one.
takes.
300 pokes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it would be 300 pokes from one side and 200 pokes from the other. Terry only gets 2 actions.
Which is why you
So-
rolled
So
natural
distracting.
one.
Yeah, it's so distracting.
500 pokes.
That's right. That's why it was so distracting that I just couldn't work it out sooner.
And so after all that time you spent on that natural one, you identified it as some sort of
As a
message.
scroll. The scroll magic.
It's an important message for your father.
Oh, okay. For my father,
Yeah.
not my grandfather. Interesting.
Usually it says here that you identify it mistakenly. So,
Okay.
and the whole
You
point
sure
is,
it's for Grandpa? I'm pretty sure it's for Dad.
Yeah.
I thought this was Grandad. I thought it had necromantic magic. You didn't. I'm new to this
Well,
stuff.
it didn't help that
Yeah.
I was getting poked from both sides. So maybe
You see both Rory and Terry are rolling over laughter on the floor, just going, "That was so good. That was so fun. We should do that more often."
Or maybe I'll take it back and we'll
yeah, I
think
think
about it later.
let's work it out later. Oh, don't.
Okay.
Look at that thinking. Why would Dad be one who write necromancy? He doesn't seem
you
the
didn't,
sort
get
of
any,
guy.
you didn't get any necromantic magic out of it.
Yeah, he's saying it's necromancy.
He must be wrong. He's only a hammer thrower.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're the god of thunder.
Yeah, but there was some weird stuff, and I'm starting having these weird memories, and I could cast things I couldn't cast before. And I thought, anyway, I could be wrong. It's all very new to me, but I thought it was.
You thought you were the god of thunder.
No, I thought it was creepy dead magic. I'm still the god of thunder, obviously. But
Okay.
just
Anyway.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
get
by
back-
the way, you got to get used to this because Avery and Wimble are half brothers.
Oh, you're part of that group, right?
Yeah.
So every halfling you come across so far has been related to them.
And both of us are outcasts because we've taken the side of Grandpa more than
magic side.
Dad.
I am.
And I've started to go down his Grandpa's fascination for Callistra too.
But you guys are like friendly and caring and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I don't get that.
Oh, that's a shame.
I've seen some things.
You've seen things.
Yeah.
I've
They've
seen
done
things
some
too.
things.
I've seen
Some of the
things.
things you've probably seen.
I've seen some things too.
Yes.
Especially at that temple. Mm.
And,
You
and
enjoyed
there,
it,
and there were
though.
the ice elves.
No, the temple.
The temple, remember?
Yeah,
The temple of
yeah.
Callistra.
Before
Yeah.
the ice elves.
When he was the female the first time.
By just
Dwarf,
teasing him,
yeah.
he also came across devotees of Callistra in the ice
I got
elves.
healed in a temple of prostitution. So,
Oh, that's.
yes.
So he got to say "Oh God, many times.
You got healed, but you got the syphilis. Is that what happened?
No, they're
That
healed.
explains the second death then.
Yeah.
So let me just get this right. Have we still? So we've had Harori again, and then back to Aurora again.
Yep.
Okay. Right.
But you had the male Harori, the female dwarf Aurora,
Yep.
the
Male
male
Male human.
Aurora
And
and
now
the
we're
female human Aurora.
I
That's
prefer
right.
to use them and their pronouns and try not to intrude too much.
And I point over and you see the male nibbled on by the frostwolf. I said, that was my ex body. This is my current body. Okay.
Okay. Right.
And
The Winter Wolf keeps running around with one of his leg bones.
Ah, and where's your boyfriend now?
Cald is still you can hear the sound of the skulls grating.
still give me the wink. Amigo thinks it's funny. I don't.
She hasn't changed her preferences. She still likes them smaller.
Yep.
I still every so often I'll hear this grinding, and she'll look over and give me.
Well, she's turned one of the skulls into a drink thing.
Ah,
So she
you
gets to
get
drink out
out
of
of your
Aurora
out of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
The dwarven head.
Okay, so we've now passed out of the mountains.
No,
No, you're still in the mountains.
So
on the mountain.
we'll come to an open cavern where there's all these skulls, and I explain to you it's a old god of.
Are they human skulls or are they all types
They
of
are
skulls?
human skulls.
Okay.
They're all human skulls.
Anyone we know?
Yes, human.
Excellent.
You know all humans, they all look alike to you.
I think
are you?
Dwarf.
Oh, you're a dwarf. Okay.
You've seen one human, you've met all of them.
Seen the insides of one human, seen more.
Well, that might be different. You might be able to do divination from their guts. Bink. Scarily enough, there are some magic that say, yes, I will use the intestines of an animal to determine their future.
What,
And
halfling do?
And my thing would be, I think
No
the person's
halflings.
dead. I think that's their future. Okay, so yes, and you do recognize the symbols of Fumiyoshi from our
previous examples that we've had. Yes.
our samurai character who actually recognized it as one of the Tian gods.
Of
You still have the helm?
still there. Still the sword. Flame. Shh. Still talk to me. Yes. Yeah. Not as much, that's all. So this is the god
He
of
just hasn't had me to
the
talk
god
to.
of undead and deception. I think. Yeah. Not good stuff. So I think we just need to move on.
Mm.
Hanging around here might cause sort of injuries to our legs from previous things we found out.
Okay.
Okay, as you continue through the tunnel here is clearly worked. The floor and walls smoothed and decorated with faded cave paintings of starry skies, colourful auroras, and pale, headless shades march along the path. Regularly spaced hewn stone pillars decorated with star carving stand on either side of the tunnels. Atop each pillar sits a bleached human skull painted with a red demonic face, all facing north.
I'm going to do a religious check.
Gives you so much damage here.
That's a 20.
That's a 20.
Hmm.
Okay, so it looks like this was a shrine to Desna,
Mm.
and no longer is.
Can we? Is Grandma awake yet, or she's still asleep?
She's sort of been driving one of the other wagons.
Can I ask? I said, this used to be if we work that out. So, is there any way we can restore this shrine?
Wipe out whatever's caused the bad influence.
Okay.
So we should knock all the skulls over.
Or you could just do some sort of religious cleansing ceremony.
Can we do that? Ask her.
Could, but it would take probably years to cleanse.
Okay.
So we need to find out what's corrupt this area, pretty much.
Are the pillars part of the corrupted influence, or is it just the skulls on top?
She doesn't know. She's not an expert in corruption.
Can I do a religion check?
You can.
Sorry.
Do you have religion as a skill?
I do.
You do. That sounds like crazy.
26.
26. Okay. From what you can tell, the skulls themselves have probably been defaced and pointed north as part of the defacement.
So there would have been skulls there before.
Probably. They might have been the honoured dead. They sort of look like they're set up to do this.
Would acid perhaps melt the whole skull, or do you think it would just take the paint off?
Depends on how much you used.
Could I attempt to use acid splash to...
Does he do this all the time?
Yeah.
So far, yes.
Okay.
But-
good to know.
It's very interesting. It's usually me dying.
Do you ever hear about the
And
crazy
it's
monk?
usually me
So,
causing us to
that's
be
me.
attacked. So
Terry points out to you that since he came along, your actions have seen less crazy.
Wow.
You look tame compared to him.
Wow.
So,
but not
I'm
less
just-
annoying.
I would
Oh,
like to
definitely.
lift one of the skulls off
Yep.
and just kind of brush at the red to see if it comes off.
Sure. You brush at the red.
Does it come off?
It's now on your hand.
No, not on my sleeve.
You tried to do it on your sleeve, but it's now on your hand.
I acid splash the skull,
Yep.
and because the acid comes out of my hand,
Yep.
it clears the hand.
So you want to melt your hand?
No, because it wouldn't melt my hand because it's coming out of my hand. So
Hey,
it would melt
What
whatever's
about the
on
back
my
of your hand?
But it's not on your hand, it's in your hand.
Yeah, so if I'm acid splashing, that means my hand couldn't get burnt.
Sure.
Yeah.
So you cast acid splash on the skull, and you notice that it's still on your hand.
Can I maybe suggestion maybe you move the skulls to point in a different direction? Might be the easier one option here.
I put the skull back and spin it to face south.
You should look at the skull. The skull's sort of slowly melting a bit. It looks as if the whole front of it has been turned to
Melted.
sludge.
It's fine. I turn them facing south. I go and start turning them to south randomly to see what happens.
Okay. So you've
Hands
noticed
out.
this big thing that a lot of the skulls seem to be looking south.
Okay.
So you moved one and...
He's going around and turning them all randomly south. So
Okay.
every now and then you come across a skull facing south.
Hmm.
Depends on how far ahead you got.
Anyway, we'll go past this area. Going. Still might be need to cleanse this place of this evil thing that might be here. I'm not sure.
Okay, so you follow this passageway for a while. With all these skulls, it goes for about a mile. Oh, the dwarf changing skulls in different directions.
Okay.
no,
Keep doing that. Micro.
He doesn't quite know which way's north after a while.
I've just been turning them the opposite way that they were.
Okay. And you come to what appears to be the end of the passageway with doors on either side of the road and what appears to be a chasm in front of you. A carved bridge spans the deep chasm in this large cavern. At the end of the bridge, stone pillars support a flat lintel carved with star-shaped niches set with red-painted human skulls.
Oh.
On the other side of the far lintel, a dusty portal of stone marks one face of an angular tower built into the rock, with narrow slit windows overlooking the bridge.
that's probably fine.
How far away is this? How big's this bridge?
It appears to be... If I have a scale, that would help. So someone forgot to add a scale to this map. I'm assuming the bridge is about 10 foot across and about less than 5 feet wide, which makes it almost impossible to get your caravan across.
So let's leave the caravan here, but there are two doors on either side.
Hmm.
I'd like to test the bridge out by riding across it on my wolf.
Yeah, it's going to check the...
Just sit back and just watch.
You might have died earlier than I've ever died. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I'd have to say that the map should at least be 10 feet per square, so it would make it 20 feet across and
Okay.
10 foot wide.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can't take your caravan anywhere.
No,
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave Bruce here, but I will watch our dwarf friend see if he gets across with him in one piece.
Sorry, the bridge is
Okay.
big enough for a caravan?
No.
No, it's not.
Okay. But the doors on either side are?
Well,
So
he's
doors on either side, and there's a bridge that way,
Yeah.
and then there's a tower.
And but the doors on either side are big enough for a caravan?
Don't know. We haven't got that far yet.
I think we're about to beat something up.
So we're going. You're going across the bridge.
Yep.
And I was going to listen to one of the doors, so because I'm thinking, oh god, here we go. And I thought I'll stay over here, less likely to die.
Okay, so as you're approaching, the pillars have writing on them.
Mm-hmm. Can I read the writing?
What languages do you know?
This is my area.
Common, Druidic, Dwarven, and Polygoti.
No, there's no goats here.
Polygot.
There's
Polyglot.
no, you haven't got it here either.
Right. Is it in a language I do not understand?
Yes.
Definitely.
Can I call out to Harori? Hello, bosomed one.
Well, have you got languages?
I don't tell you.
Oh,
Can
right,
you read
okay.
what these signs say before I...
I go. I sigh and shrug. I thought, okay, I'll go over and see if I can read it.
Okay, so you go up to it, and what languages do you know?
Not many.
While this is going on, I'm casting Long Strider on
Common and
myself.
Tin, that's all I know.
It's not in either of those.
No
Okay.
good, it's alright.
I'll wander across and have a look. Is it in common, halfling, elven, goblin, or skald?
Not in any of those.
Mm.
Maybe you need someone who can,
Interpret
cast-
language. Yes,
what's
I
the-
looked at that, but actually no. Hang on a minute. I could conveniently do it since I didn't realize I could get extra spells.
Well,
So hang on a minute. There's an occult spell that allows you to do it. I think it's a level 3.
I sigh and shrug and I go back to the caravan.
Thank you.
Let me just hang on a minute. Go to the spells. Spells. Where are the spell lists? Here we are. It is a which level is it?
I've got a feeling it might be demonic, but that's my...
So, on the other side of the bridge, does it look like the caravan can continue through that towery?
Well, it sort of goes into a passageway, and there are 2 towers beside you. They sort of worded it badly. They obviously didn't look at the map.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm just wondering where the caravans go from here. Do we have to leave them here, or will they fit through one of the doors, or on the other side of the bridge?
They should be able to get across the bridge.
Okay.
But I'm just looking up the... Because the spells don't translate anymore. It's amusing how different the spells are.
I read it today.
I thought it was level 2 or something.
Comprehend language.
Yeah.
The creature understands one language. So yeah, okay. So comprehend language, which is a level 2 spell,
Yep.
allows a target to understand the meaning of a single language it is hearing or reading when you cast the spell. That lasts for an hour. It doesn't let it understand the codes, language couched in metaphor and the like, subject to GM discretion. If the target can hear multiple languages and knows that, it can choose which language to understand, otherwise choose one of the languages randomly.
Can you read languages?
It says it can.
Okay.
Hearing and
What are you talking
reading.
Yep.
The movie thing you mentioned before.
So that's a level 2 spell for me.
Yep. So you cast it.
Yep.
Your server at home.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
You didn't have that on it.
I know, but I'm just being smart.
Right, I was like...
So what you
I
read
sort of think-
is...
I thought it might get you just to like wake up. It's like, oh.
Hear the dead walk, trouble them not, nor bar their path.
Okay. So,
You're not exactly sure what that means.
no.
That is the actual translation you get.
So if we see dead people, we should let them walk past us.
Yes, and don't disturb them. So, in other words, maybe we shouldn't have turned those skulls around.
Oops!
Maybe these words predate the skull turning.
But they're all pretty dead.
But maybe they've been messed with already.
Well, you don't know who did the writing.
Sorry, do you know what?
And is it because it's
Does it
not...
tell you what language it is?
so
or-
No,
Sorry,
it doesn't let. It doesn't
so-
let me understand. It doesn't let me
So what it
determine
does
the
is
language.
It changes whatever he's reading into a language he understands.
Yeah.
Without, so if he's doing like tongues, he just hears everything in his native language, no matter who's saying it.
Yeah. I can't speak it unless I heighten it at the 3rd level.
And it is pretty cool that you've got the one spell that does everything now.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have tongues. You've got this.
Yeah.
So when we go in this thing, we've got towers either side, the doors. Can I go up to one of the towers doors and just listen? And that'll be a perception check.
What?
Proof.
While that is there any other writing that's around? Write that in here as a spell I need to add.
So I'm just listening for any noise on the other side of the door. Of 19, so.
Okay. You don't hear the sound of anything.
It's a wooden door, is it, or
Stone door.
stone door?
I knock.
Oh,
You hear this hollowing knock sound. Are you talking about the knock spell or the?
No, just knock. I use my hammer because it's stone, and I figured, wanted to hear it.
As you knock on the door, you see whatever artwork was on the door just slide off with a few hammer blows.
Oops.
I
I wander back, sit down.
Yeah, this slight glimpse of something honouring Desna sliding to the ground.
oh. I go, you sit in the corner, and I go, I'll open up the door if I can.
Don't you just love being surrounded by adults? I whisper over to her.
Open the door and I go, and I'll try to see if I can put the thing back on where it was originally, if it hasn't broken.
Well, it slipped from the in front of you, so he hit the front of the thing to knock on it, and the leaf on the front was basically just slid off.
Did it slid off in one piece?
No,
Would the mend spell fix that?
possibly.
I walk over and a half and cast mend.
Okay, you do that. I'll go inside and
Does
just.
another 10 minutes spell?
I think it's a 2, isn't it?
While you do that, I'll go open the door and see what's inside. Well,
Mend is a first cantrip, is
I
it?
think it's a cantrip.
Inside, you see a headless creature looking at you without a head.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Just close the door again.
And
I stand there for a couple of seconds. And go. Does it walk in my door?
It sort of turns towards you as you've opened the door. There's still, you can see another one behind it also turning towards you.
See, remember what we said?
No head.
Yeah, because all of the heads are on the wall.
We have a party of Desna followers. We just want to make sure you're okay.
Give me an insight roll, perception roll.
Perception roll. 24.
24. These guys don't have heads.
So what were you fixing?
I know, but I'm looking for anything that
I'm
might.
just trying to fix
mean
the
they might
relief I
come
knocked
towards.
off.
If they start coming towards me, I
okay.
might close the door. Okay.
I didn't mean to knock the relief off. I was just
'Cause I'm
being
just
a bit obnoxious.
I'm trying to see if I can, because they're a bit worried about who's coming inside. So I assume they might be wardens of this place or something like that.
Give me a religion roll.
No advantage.
No advantage.
Okay, I thought that's you did. 24.
24.
That's pretty good.
Okay. You remember Moya, the mother of the caravan, talking about headless wardens,
Okay.
and it starts moving towards you.
Step
Did she
sideways.
say anything bad about headless ones or
They're guardians.
guardians? So. Okay. Sorry to disturb you, and I close the door. And I go, you better fix that soon. There's people not happy inside.
I'm doing it for 10 minutes.
That's how many rounds?
I thought
That is 100 rounds. So if he was to cast a spell while they attack him, they get to attack him 200 to 300 times.
At some point, I would stop casting, right?
That's up to you.
After 50 or so.
After the first 3 or 4.
So I close the door and I'm going, if things come out of that door, guys.
So
How close are we to the chasm?
So we're at the bridge
So you got the bridge here. So
with the pillars on either side.
So the pillars go over the top with a capstone with skulls all across it and the writing on the pillars.
Yep.
So either side of you and a bit behind you are 2 towers, each with a door in the front of them.
Yep. And you went into which one?
Between the towers, a wall goes all the way back with the pathway you've been down,
Mhm.
with the skulls all on the pillars, which you've been turning in different directions.
Well, we
Turning
haven't been.
south.
And then in front, so there's this,
And
and then a bridge.
the pillars and the post going across the top are all on the edge of the chasm where the bridge is.
Okay.
So you have to pass underneath it to go across the bridge.
Okay. There's
As you're saying this, the door is pulled open by clawed hands.
these are the wardens that Grandma warned us about.
And you can, as this door opens, the door on the other tower starts to open at the same time.
Oh, wonderful! Let's cross the bridge.
I stopped casting because I'd moved the door, so obviously I can't do that. I step backwards.
Mm-hmm. You look up and you're having trouble making eye contact. There's no head.
Right. Do they look like they're going to attack me?
Hard to tell. You can't see where they're looking.
I step sideways.
You step sideways. Sure.
Because I'm not on the bridge anymore, am I?
No one's on the bridge yet.
Okay,
No one
awesome.
stepped on the bridge.
Or just wanted to
So-
clarify.
So say you've got the chasm going across here. Your caravans would be sort of lined up, going out into the passage with the skulls, and the 2 towers are either side of the
Okay.
caravan. So
I'm saying either we move the caravan on or we might have to defend ourselves. I don't know if they're friendly or non-friendly. And I'll go.
How bright are we? How do we need unnatural light? Is there natural light in here?
I've cast light at a heightened level onto one of the caravans, which glows for like 120 feet.
anyone who has the cantrip light would be using it,
Yeah. Okay. So
I've
I
got
would be
dark
using.
vision.
because the light cantrip lasts until you cast it again or until you've had a long rest.
Yeah. Right.
I've occasionally cast
So it lasts a long
Aurora.
time.
No, I don't. I don't have that. I've just got dancing lights. Dancing lights. Dancing lights. Dancing lights.
I'll yell to Enrico.
One person rave.
You might want to wake up Grandma.
See, I woke up as well, and I could discover I found I had some powers that I didn't know I had. Like, I lost the ability for lights, but I got these magic ones that sort of give me great mood lighting for when I sing.
I'm not worried about you at the moment. I'm worried about these things coming out the windows. I'm going.
Yeah, maybe we should stop dancing and
motivated.
See what these zombies are doing.
Yeah. Gonna say, so I've yelled for.
Terry goes over and whacks me by the back of the head. Yes. Yep. Okay. I'm back with you.
I'm going. Somebody wake up, Grandma, if she's asleep.
Okay.
And I'm going to make you do a perception roll.
Me?
Everyone, because that's going to be your initiative. Unless you get any bonuses for initiative, you can add that on top.
I do.
Now, with Terry, are you
26.
going to
Terry
make...
acts on your turn.
And does
as
he
a
get
minion.
2?
He gets 2 actions.
He gets 2 actions? Yeah.
Unlike...
That's a 20... What's that? 24.
So unlike a standard animal who has to be told what to do, Terry's intelligent and acts to your benefit.
Yeah, okay.
So if you had have had an animal, you'd have to then use one of your actions to tell it what to do, or it just sits and guards you.
Yeah, okay.
And so if you had an animal companion, you might have trained it up more, and it would be more in tune with you.
Mm-hmm.
But
You still have to spend that action to...
Well, no, you don't. Animal companion is connected to you. Horse is just a horse, so you've got to tell it what to do.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you, its default thing is guard.
Mm-hmm.
So it will protect its owner, but it won't go off and try to do things.
Right. Okay.
And that's the way they kept things simple.
Okay, cool.
And if you've got a bunch of animals that are trained, you can send them all off with the same action, such as go kill, and all of them will go off.
How tall is this cabin that we're in?
The cabin is probably about 60 foot tall,
Mm-hmm.
so it's quite tall. What is everyone else's initiative?
28.
26.
24.
32.
Ooh.
Oh, Wimble's up first.
There you go. Well, there you go. And I have a +2 on top of my roll.
You got 10 perception?
Mm.
Wow.
Mm.
How come you've got... no, you shouldn't have more than... Oh, no, I've got expert. That's
It
why.
depends on your wisdom as well.
Yeah, you got...
Okay,
plus,
so
I get
Wimble.
0 wisdom.
You can see at least 4 of these creatures shambling out of the 2 towers, so 2 out of each tower.
So we're in between 2 towers.
Your caravan's in between, and all of you are on one side of the caravan to the towers. So you've got 2 coming out towards you and 2 coming out towards your caravan.
Okay.
Dead people.
And is there a drop,
There is.
or is it straight onto the bridge if I try to push
So
something?
they are not coming out on the bridge. They're coming out before the bridge.
Yeah.
So there's at least 30 feet between the doors and the chasm.
3 feet between the doors.
And the doors are about 30 feet across from each other, so there no problem for the caravan to go between them.
But then 30 feet on, there's the drop.
Yeah.
Chasm with the bridge in the middle. Is the bridge like 10 feet across, or?
The bridge is 20 feet across, 10 feet wide.
Is that wide enough for a caravan? Okay.
So I've got a plan for my action, but I'll let you guys go first.
So, how is Wimble going to save the day?
Well, I was
I'm
hoping
the Superman.
if they were closer to the edge, I was going to try and shove one. Let's just try. So there's 2 behind a caravan from me and 2.
So everyone was on one side of the caravan,
Yeah.
and the other side of the caravan, the door opened and they started to come out as well.
Is there anyone else between? Oh yeah. So
There's Amiko,
I know what I'm gonna
Shielu,
do.
Koya, and a few others on the other side of the caravan
Black
dealing with that side.
tentacles.
Do you think you only have 2 to deal with? They'll deal with the others.
can I cast sort of an AOE? Is there anyone between me and the wardens, like given a straight line lightning bolt style,
You
or
could probably do a straight line without any problems. I will give you a d20 roll. If you get 5 or lower, you'll catch one of the other party members.
okay,
It'd make.
as part of my attack roll, or just an extra roll?
This is on top of it. It's a flat roll.
Okay.
So you've got more than a 75% chance of not hitting a party member because no one's really declared where they are yet, and you had someone who was trying to repair the door. You might have stepped the wrong way when you said a little bit
This
to
is
the
quite
left.
possible.
Okay.
I would in fact volunteer that perhaps it was me who stepped the wrong way. I'll take it. It's fine.
Well, there's you and Aurora.
There's no lightning bolt. Okay, lightning
So-
bolt.
So this is just a flat check. So first to see if you hit a player.
Okay, there'll be. I do hit a player.
So
He hits a player.
Three.
A 3. So yes, you do hit a player, and I will give you the choice of Aurora or Dimly.
I can take it.
1 to 3, Aurora.
I can just take it. It's fine.
Sorry.
Oh.
Aurora, you get some lightning.
Oh.
Aurora.
Look at this way. Aurora was burning our good lightning Thor earlier on with his sword.
It wasn't a hard, bad burn.
He was doing butt taps with his flaming
I was just
sword.
going,
Don't worry.
Is your lightning bolt 4d12?
Well, I was gonna really juice it.
So you're gonna heighten it. If you heighten it, you get another d12, I think.
I'm gonna do. It's level. I'm gonna make it level 5, so it's gonna be 6d12 plus.
I'm not looking at you, Martin. That's it.
Reflex saving throw.
I know, that's fine.
Vaporize time. I'll be like,
Whoop,
so hurrah.
Those ones don't count. Whatever they are.
That's
Where'd he
that's
go?
when you go, medic!
Where'd he go?
Sorry, I've forgotten
Nice.
already.
I'm going to be alright.
Would you
Roll
roll?
one.
He rolled a pretty good roll.
32.
That may even be a critical success.
Does that mean no damage?
No, half damage, isn't it? Or
No, success is half damage. I believe.
It
Okay.
might be quarter damage.
20. Oh, that's 9. 32 plus 37.
37?
And the DC is.
Your DC. Your spell DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's at least
It'll be
19 plus your
27.
27.
Which is a success.
So just success, half damage.
So what
So
are
how
the
much damage did you do?
30, 37, yeah.
37.
So that's
18.
yeah, roughly. Round up or round down?
I think it's round down for damage.
Round down for
Round
damage.
down.
Okay, so
And round down for healing. And
Sorry!
round down. Okay, so
86.
what did you say?
Ow.
27.
27. Okay, so apparently one of the headless bodies throws itself in front of the other, and you go kaboom.
Nice.
Well, he critically failed,
Okay, good.
Boom.
Oops, okay.
and apparently it didn't really help the other one, but the other one did, only take
You
a
got-
slight
you got
blow because you couldn't really see
chunky
through the
hit
dust of
points.
that too.
I haven't put my next level.
Especially considering it bounced off
You're
Aurora.
level
Yeah.
no-
It grounded a bit on Aurora. Oh shit.
I knew it was level 9.
Sorry.
I've got 3 other feats to do as well, so it's like,
And so I've got one action left.
Because I did see that we'd gone to level 9.
yeah, I've got to resolve it. It means that if it's a critical hit, I can actually go back.
I'm going to cast
Otherwise,
shield,
so-
probably.
And then your glowing nimbleness of a shield appears.
Because they're not in range of me. I mean, they're not within hitting range, are they? No, they won't.
Not yet, but they could.
Yeah. I'm not moving up to them. I'll just cast shield. Yeah.
And then Aurora, you're feeling a bit tingly right now.
As a free action, can I just look over my shoulder and give him the most evilest eye I've ever seen?
Sure.
I'm going,
Ag.
geez, you're soft.
Give me an intimidation roll.
I will.
Who took the electricity resistance ring?
16.
Was that
16.
Ione?
Okay,
yeah.
so you get this sort of, intimidating come hither look from Aurora.
Will save
Hard to tell.
You see a bit of a singe in my red hair's a bit singed kind of thing at the moment. So I go. I look around. I see this thing in front of me, right? I assume.
Yep.
I assume I'm within range of it because I've just been out the door. So Miko said she's got it on the other side, so I'll do a swing. So
Okay.
So you're attacking the 2 that he didn't
One.
get fried?
It's
Or-
one.
Oh, there's one left, that's
Yeah.
right.
So 2 on one side and 1 left on this side. So Miko said she had the other side, so I assume she did. So, but if I kill this one, I'm running straight over her. So that's a 37.
37. Yeah, you critically hit.
There we go.
Ooh.
It's double all dice, isn't it? Or double all damage, isn't it?
It's just roll the dice normally and double the damage, and then add an extra 10 fire damage.
I know with the fire damage it goes 2d10.
I know. It's add an extra 10 fire damage because you're using fire.
Okay, fair enough.
Something with vulnerability in second edition is you add a set number based on using that energy type.
Yep.
So if you did 1 point of damage,
One.
you'd add 10 of that damage.
Nice.
Just because you've used the right type of damage.
Here's 110.
But
And
resistance is take
There's the other 10.
that away from the damage. So it's not half damage like it is in 5th ed, it is a set number.
Right.
Normally based on their level.
Don't fear the reaper.
46 fire damage. And I'm just working out the normal damage now. And 48 normal damage.
48 normal damage. Okay, so your sword cries out in victory as you slice through it and it just turns to dust on your blade.
Yeah, that's my first action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running out the other side. Because
It's
Miko,
going to take 2 actions to run to the other side.
I'm fine with that. I'm standing in front of Miko.
Okay.
Because that's my love. So, that's what I would do. If I'm in love with my future queen.
Okay, so Jiminy, you're covered in dust.
And you see her.
That's alright. So, can I have direct line of sight with one of the evildoers?
No, because there's a caravan between you and them.
We
I
killed
thought-
the two coming up the tower in front of us, and there's
Oh.
2 on the other side of the caravan. We can't see.
You might have to run over
They
the
might
others.
not have succeeded in taking them out, but they did their overkill attacks. Which is quite good.
Yeah.
Luckily they've used it up for the day.
Okay.
I got one
So how
more,
many
level
feet would
5.
I be from them?
How far you'd be from
Yeah.
them? Probably about, with the caravan to go around, about 40 to 50 feet.
So probably 2 moves. So you got 2 actions to move, and then
Yeah.
1 action to attack. I think. If you want to do melee, that's all. Or 1 action spell maybe.
I would do the 2 moves. And I would hit one with melee, and my wolf, if I don't give him an order, he only gets 1 move. Crap.
Well, yeah, he only gets 1 move. If you give him an order, he's got 2 moves, so he can move up to them as well. But that would be his action.
He does more damage. No, he goes 40. So he could do 1 move. I tell Wolfie, sick him. And then I take a move, and then take another move, and I think I'd be able to just get there. And then Wolfie would have a move to get there and then attack.
Sure.
Would that work?
That
And
would
could I get some kind of flankaroonie thing going on? An official term on the Pathfinder website.
Flankaroonie.
If you can get 1 to 5 on a d20, you can flank a Rooney.
Right, 1 to 5, is it? Oh, here's a challenge. Pick a bad dice. Purple's bad. Let's do it.
3.
That's what you get.
You got flanking.
Excellent! What's that mean?
That means you get a +2 to attack.
A +2. Wow. Okay,
And
cool.
if you had sneak attack will kick in. Any special ability that is given for them being that way.
Excellent, okay.
And I believe my sword also does makes them flat-footed too when they crit.
So,
But it's dead now. It doesn't really matter.
okay. I'm going to roll. So, +2 to the attack or +2 to the damage?
+2 to the attack.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, 31.
31 is a hit.
Yes. So it is
Not a
2d8.
crit.
I know what the crit is.
I want it to be a crit, but crits are cooler. All right. So 2d8 plus 3. So yeah, it does 8 damage.
Does 8 damage?
8 chewy damage.
Okay. And it roll a d4.
A d4. Yep. 2.
It loses 20 from its maximum hit points.
For how long? Crap. Alright.
I know what these things are.
So what? Your dog,
So,
your Wolfie got hurt.
So level drain now is done by reducing your maximum hit points, and if your maximum hit points is ever reduced to 0, that's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't actually heal above your maximum hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get that back at a later date?
Yeah, you can. Restoration actually does that.
Oh,
Lucky.
have that.
I have that too.
And you know, luckily you've gotten that back after casting it on yourself a couple of days ago.
Yes.
So that was a melee unmagical attack.
That was a
Bite.
natural attack.
Yes, a natural attack means it's going to taste the other. Yeah. Cool. I'm trying to get in my head how it works now.
Well, in a lot of creatures, they affect what they touch.
That's
And
cool.
a monk that went up and went bang with a natural punch can be affected by if you touch the creature, bad things can happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings us to Avery.
Avery.
And
Okay.
Terry.
Avery and Terry. Okay, so I look around the scene. There's a singed Aurora. There's
A happy Wimble.
a happy Wimble because he annihilated one of them.
Oh, no, you won't see me because I'm behind the camera. So.
Oh, you ran away, did you?
So-
Well, there is that trail of burning Aurora.
You see some electric sparks on the ground. Where
Yes.
Smell of
Okay.
ozone and burnt hair.
I see. There's still one. Did you kill the
Yes,
other one?
There's both are killed on one
So
side.
both are killed on one side. On the other side, there's a wolfie that's had a bit of a bite and got damaged as well.
He's got some grey patches on one side, yeah.
Okay, rightio. Don't want to. No, my plan has changed now because what I was going to do is going to hurt Wolfie. I don't really want that to happen.
Anti-life shell.
No, I was going to cast Black Tentacles.
Okay.
But
Cool.
it is cool, but poor old Wolfie will probably get beaten up. So instead, I'm going to go back to the caravan and see if I can find Grandma.
Well, she's standing out. I'm facing them with the other on the other side. 'Cause
Yes,
on the
I've
other
got
side, you
Miko
have-
or Grandma, Shaylu.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
over there protecting
So-
Miko.
Once you're up there looking at there, you see Grandma is standing with the others to face the creatures, and then Amiko acts. Amiko goes and flanks the creature that the wolf and the druid are also attacking, and you see her sword flash, and it also bursts into ash.
I throw
The sword bursts into ash.
So the undead creature.
Oh, okay, right.
that. You see it look on Haru's face going, that's hot.
And she sort of does it with one of those flourishes of not really looking, as she steps behind herself.
And I was going,
Well,
I'm going, so, don't protect you anymore, what you telling me. Okay, got it. No, in one turn I'll say that.
and then she basically takes the head off the. She takes the other one in half because she actually critically hits.
So she killed both of the others. Oh, that was nice.
And I go,
And basically, she had to move as well, so she's got the sword out and sort of looks around, going, "That it? We're done."
Too bad.
yeah, well done.
She puts the sword away. Well, she's been practicing.
Is that the Westminster Strike I gave her or not? Yeah. She's got the original one I had. It's pretty vicious little. So,
I'd
She's
like
al-
to cast Restoration on my wolf.
She's also a rogue, so
yeah. She's a hot rogue.
yes, your restoration works, and your wolfie gets his points back.
Okay,
He doesn't look as dead.
I think we should move on, guys.
Who wants to go first under the spooky archway?
You don't want to go into any of the towers.
I do.
Oh yeah, we probably should.
So you walk into one of the towers, the
Yep.
one that you desecrated or the one you didn't.
Desecrate it first.
Okay.
You orient it.
I'll stand at the door
You
watching.
see the dwarf walk in.
I stand at the door watching.
I'm going to stand in front of the bridge, not going under the arch, just looking, making sure nothing's coming that way.
Okay, so
Terry and I are going to fly across the bridge. not going to touch the bridge.
So this structure seems to be half buried within the stone wall, and you can see it has walkways that rise up 20 feet above the cavern floor, which look out over the chasm and the bridge.
Are there any chests, boxes, small children, anything I could possibly sell?
No, but there is a corridor leading further into the complex.
Oh. Hey guys,
Yeah.
there's a long tube of entrance here.
Mm.
Corridor. There's a corridor. We should look.
You go first, and I'll stand 10 feet behind you.
I'm on the other side of the bridge with Terry.
What, you want to go across the bridge?
I flew across the bridge.
Do you fly over the bridge itself or beside the bridge?
I parallel the bridge, so I fly over the bridge like this.
I go.
What height?
What height?
Yeah.
Well, it's 60 feet high, so probably about 30 feet.
Okay. So you fly over and land on the other side.
Yep.
I go, and I get a wolfy companion behind me.
Yep.
And I go down the corridor.
Okay.
And these guys here going into the mountain. Hi ho, hi ho.
We've split the party.
3 ways.
No, I'm going to be 10, 15 minutes away so I can still run. So it's okay.
You don't
I'll
just shut
follow.
the door and bolt it from the outside?
Are you following me? You following me?
I'm following you.
Yes! Ha ha!
And I'm following Aurora.
And I'm on the other side of the bridge. I'm go cast dancing lights and have a
I'm
look
just
around.
going to get some treasure in here.
Just gonna
You
check
can go
the-
get-
I told Mika I'm just going to check, make sure there's nothing else there. So,
And then,
Okay.
and then I go, ah! Just kidding. Hi ho, hi ho.
I yelled to Miko, you sure this guy was good for the caravan?
Well, you recommended him.
Was I in a female dwarven form at the time?
No.
Okay, just ask me.
I'm a really good medic. I'm just a horrible person. That's how it works.
Don't take my recommendations anymore, please.
Is that a recommendation?
So don't take it then. Haha!
Touche.
No, that's what I did earlier.
Yes, you're very good.
Okay, so yes, you wander down, and as you're wandering, there you through that passageway that leads further in. There are side corridors off each side, about a foot wide, probably about 2 feet wide actually, and you can see what appear to be funeral biers in each of them.
Don't disturb
With
the
shinies.
dead.
Wow.
And you probably count about 20 of them on each side.
Of those piles like we saw before.
There are 20 piles, 20 different funeral slots with
Bodies in them?
Not in these ones, but they look like they did have them at some stage.
Cool, that's cool.
Is there anything creaturey around?
And there is a big door at the end.
I go to the big door.
This is looking
I'm-
very
I'm
zombie-like.
gonna
Not
gonna
cool.
sit
This is
between
not
that
cool.
with it. Assume there's a kind of a cross thing. We got these 2 corridors where you got all these things. I'm gonna sit just a little bit further ahead so I can see either side coming through. Because I'm gonna keep it while watching you. Don't open the door. I'm gonna kind of watch both sides.
Don't worry, Aurora, I've got your back. I'll guard your back. And I'll face it.
Okay, so you can.
I'm big brave.
It has big stone doors that are ajar.
I would like to peek around.
Okay, peeking
Peek
around it, you
around.
see what appear to be 2 funerary biers in the chamber with pictographs on the walls around it.
Are there any creatures?
No, but it looks like slots for 2 creatures.
Invisible zombies.
I open the door further and I enter with my wolf.
Okay. Your wolf comes in and sits down and stares at you. He's bored.
Yep, that's fine. I just want him there.
All right, I stealth to the doorway.
Can I look at him and go, if anything attacks me, bite it. And then go to look around the room.
Okay.
I'm still at the corridor. I'm not moving because I'm keeping an eye on these other 2 things. So.
Okay, so where did you put your light source?
On the caravan back.
Yeah.
Did you bring a light source down here?
Apparently, you moved your light source so you wouldn't see a thing.
Oh, okay. Well, then my light source is my hammer at the moment. Yeah.
Lit hammer.
Sure, that won't track anything.
And I've stealthed up to the doorway with my dark vision. So that's 29 stealth. I don't know if that matters.
So yes, the wolf sort of glances behind you and doesn't seem to be too bothered.
Right.
And you're looking around. There's pictures of dead people.
Mhm. Can I look at the 2 slots where the 2 dead people?
Yep.
That's it.
You're looking at it. There is what appears to be a slot for a body, but where the head would be, there's stuff piled up. So little wrapped goods here and there.
Is there
a bit
anything of
shiny
value?
here? Probably.
Can I look through it?
Yep. You start unwrapping things. You find you've got some like gold bracelets, some silver trinkets, all these things with mark of Desna on them.
I don't know this.
Oh, I put them back.
I'm not there, so I'm not going to do anything.
Which your thing picks up as this is all things you lay with the dead.
I put them back. It's okay.
Oh, they are interesting.
They're very interesting. I put them back.
But unlike the dwarven kind, these guys don't layer it with poison.
So I'm good. So if there's nothing in that room, I go back out.
Yep.
Is there any other the 2 past corridors?
Yeah, I'm just watching.
Well, the other one seems to be identical to this one. And all the passageways are just like smaller versions of the water.
So after a bit of wander around, it's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, well, it's basically you got the tower
Mhm.
and a small passage down to the chamber at the end, and along that passage is the tombs.
And 2 slots because the 2 guardians.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Cool. I head back out and I go, right, there's not going to be too much here without getting in a lot of trouble, so let's move on.
And do you want to check out the other one?
Honestly, I'm not going to bother.
And go.
I'm over here, guys. I'm waiting for you. It'll take it too long.
Anyway,
Perry's bored.
and I'm totally ignoring you.
We're like going.
Okay. I'll go over to Grandma and just ask us if there's anything we can do to calm the spirits around here at all before we go.
Well, destroying the undead seemed to have calmed them.
Cool. You think we should? Do we need to do any any blessing on the way out or anything?
She shrugs. Desna really doesn't do much with the dead besides burying them.
Okay, cool. I just thought I'd ask anyway. We'll move on then.
And they've never really been good at burying things.
No, that's cool. Okay, let's move on. I'll stay at the back of the caravan while the caravan goes across because I want to be make sure nothing else comes in. I'll let the caravan go first, and I'll just stay at the back.
Okay, so who goes first?
Hi.
So where's the caravan going?
Yep, I
Across
go
the
first.
bridge.
Across the bridge?
I have my
was-
hammer of light, and I ride forth on my wolf like this. I've got that like sway that generals have, where it's like this.
I'm going to be where I can see the bridge, but I'm not on the bridge, so I can try to do a force lift if I need to.
I'm just watching the back up the corridor where the skulls were.
Use my
Make sure
Jedi powers.
nothing else is coming. Been keeping close to Miko and saying, nice work.
So yeah, I think we should only take one caravan across first with one person.
Well, I think other people should. We flew across, but somebody should walk across to make sure.
Oh yeah, walk across before we take the caravan. Yeah.
Aurora slaps you on the back. She's patting the bum as well.
Oh thanks, but I'm not going across just yet. I'm ready to catch. I've got me some lifting powers. I can lift. I could lift the whole caravan. I reckon.
Can I throw you?
No,
Always want to throw half, eh?
it's just dwarfs. You got to throw it.
No, I'm not a dwarf anymore. I'm a human, thank you. No beard.
No, you
Sure.
don't throw halflings. You throw dwarfs.
Dwarfs are heavier than halflings.
They're more of a
Well,
challenge.
Didn't you
More
have
of
a
a sense
spell
of
that allows you to
accomplishment.
throw anything?
He does, but I'm purely just from the strength factor. Okay, it's like just throw him across, see how it goes. Oh, was that only gnomes supposed to do that too?
Mm.
Okay, fair enough.
So if you're going to say you're going to go toss a gnome, it sounds bad.
Hunter gnome? Is that better? Set up. Gridiron style. I learned that from World of Warcraft too much.
Amusingly, I knew exactly what I was going to do, and I knew which page it was on, and then I completely lost it.
It's the same sort of thing. They got a bridge, and they just set up the gnome and the thing. Said, what are you doing to us? And these two Taurans have just gone and kicked the. They came and go.
Where did this thing go? Okay, so
plus 20
give
for the sword
me
now.
a
Oh, that's
42
awesome.
saving throw.
3d10
Me?
That
plus
will work
8.
for you and for your wolf.
2d10 fire.
Okay.
And also
Wolfie
speed
is
damage
yellow.
4 times.
Brilliant. I love it.
I got armor class 26, which is not
My armor class is only 23,
Con
but I do
is
have some pretty
plus
cool.
3, and then would
I do have some pretty cool
10.
things. Like I've got this
Alright.
Shadow Blast.
So,
now,
yellow is Wolfie.
which does 5d8.
Wolfie
and I
gets
can pick
23.
what type of damage that I want.
I still got my challenge.
I don't.
and all that kind of stuff.
You don't? What did you get?
It's got a 1 in it. But it might only have a 1 in it. So, technically it's 15. But I'm pretty sure 1's bad, right?
One is very bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put in my sheet with the samurai because there's a few different things on there I'm going to look at. That one, actually.
Okay, so please roll me a d12.
If I refuse to, on the concept that it may incriminate me,
In that case, I'll roll it for you. I'm sure I won't roll really something badly.
I rolled 11.
You rolled an 11?
Yeah, it's probably bad,
Okay,
right?
so
You take 11d20.
Yeah.
for 4 damage.
your maximum hit points drop by 22, and your wolf's drop by 11.
Ooh, ouch!
What's this for?
It's maximum hit point. What did he hit?
He didn't get hit by anything. He just stepped under the bridge.
Mm.
You did the right thing.
I flew over.
So, 22 off.
Yeah, 22 off your maximum.
Oh, I can't count today.
Math's bad.
Let me bring a calculator up. Alright, I'll make
That's
that
just one
happen.
step, is it?
That was him taking one step onto it and then stepping back.
Ah, and stepping back.
Yep.
So the bridge is 20 feet long. You went 30 feet high.
Mm-hmm.
That was safe. I don't suppose you fly again over only 20 feet high and see what anything happens? No?
No.
Okay.
Can my wolf leap?
Sure.
Could it leap that far? It's only 10 feet, right?
In bulk,
It's about 20. It's about 20 feet across.
how
The
would
bridge is 10 feet wide. The chasm is 20 feet
Ah,
across.
could a
Looking
wolf-
down, the chasm goes down further than you can see.
How does leaping work in Pathfinder?
You hope for the best and don't die.
Yeah, well, because that's what I'm thinking. If the wolf can, like...
how many? We've got a lot of people in the caravan, don't we?
You do.
We can't cast fly in all of
But
them.
remember, this is on, like... I'm not sure being on the caravan is going to be better because you're not touching the...
But I can lift bulk 80. I don't know how much that... Is that a whole caravan?
So you're going to levitate something,
I
are you?
don't think. I think a caravan would probably be close to maybe 400.
Oh,
Bulk.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I cannot help you. I
Really?
can
What
get
if we
myself
lash
across.
everyone together into a ball? Is that calculated?
I can make someone fly.
I can make 4 people fly.
So
Terry-
it would
Terry-
be a DC 20 athletics check to jump 20 feet.
Terry's a large creature, so he could do shuttle trips.
I can make 4 people fly. I've also got jump, and I can cast that 4 times as well, which allows people to jump 30 feet. So that's...
What you doing?
Okay.
We got a maximum bulk of 20.
Okay.
You know what? I like those odds. Can
You know how
I
much my bulk is?
can
3.5.
I leap on the back of my wolf though?
I'm on
Can I be on the wolf and the wolf
It's not
leaps?
even that
Sure.
close to that.
Right. So I still just need DC 20, essentially. Cool.
So Terry,
What happens if I roll 20?
If you roll
What?
equal to 20,
Equal to 20.
make it rolls.
I rolled 20. I rolled 7 plus 13.
Can you do
If you
a...
look at it this way, a 19 and you would have both fallen.
Right.
Can you make a stone wall big enough that's actually a bridge instead?
Huh.
You tell him that now.
Yes, I can. Can I make a stone wall that is like next to it and just across and then
Yep.
yeah. Actually, can I make it because it can be 60 feet wide, and I can angle it however I want, etc. So can I put it in an appropriate place that all the caravans could get across?
Yep.
I will do that.
Everyone just looks at you and it has a look of why didn't you think of that?
And
earlier?
Honestly, I wanted that slow-mo glorious hair flowing as we leapt into the air.
Oh, it's majestic. Someone's going to draw it.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I was just look at everyone and just go, what was all that about?
Oh.
Hey, Wimble.
Yeah?
I think you need to do some lessons with this guy about how to cast magic.
I was gonna lift the caravan across.
You hear Shirley call out, I believe he wants to play with his animals. If it's not furry, he's not interested. I better
He's
watch
one
out
of
for Terry.
he's one of those, is he?
I sleep with my wolf. It's warm.
Very
And sometimes not his wolf. There's a winter wolf around.
What? You get this look of people do that from the innocent horror. Yeah.
No, but I can wild shape. Nudge, nudge.
And Callista would approve.
Oh, go. Look at me, go. And I picked this person for the caravan, did I?
Mika goes, well, you're not known to hold your drink in your current form.
I was drunk, was
I don't know, that's my only excuse.
I? I'm going with that one too. Okay.
If you pick this under sound judgment,
Maybe, I don't know. I know you said that I should experience life more, but this fella's bringing us to the edge a bit, that's all. So
luckily his bridge held out. That's giving us our 10 o'clock notice.
Yeah.
So, okay. Can you make sure I keep up the drink next time then? Okay.
Okay, so we are, you can basically get on, and we are going to move on into another encounter now. But instead of having something big happen without everyone else around, we could always give them a chance to show up.
They could be sitting in the back of the caravan sleeping. Yeah.
And then have a finish up there for the night.
Yeah.
Cool. Holding my characters up. Yeah.
Happy with that.
Because you have managed to get into the gates of Desna, travel through the mountainside, and now you're basically going through an acropolis.
And I didn't end the world.
This time.
This time.
And
there's still hope.
and you did your flowing locks thing
Oh
as
my
well?
god, yeah, that was embarrassing. that was not how it was meant to be.
And they can give us a nice...
Achievement unlocked.